Good morning, everybody. It's just another one of those days when you just kind of wait for time to go by. Although it is in the U.S. right here, right now, it's Thanksgiving. As you can see by the weather out there, cloudy, misty, rainy, all of the above. But is what it is. I guess we got to be thankful for whatever day we do get. With the promise of maybe tomorrow is even better. So that's pretty much where I'm coming from. But I wanted to pop on here as I know that Roger was not going to be on this morning. He had some things to do. And so I know that a lot of you out there are looking forward to or looking for someplace to go and chit chat in the morning, maybe have your morning coffee or whatever your beverage of choice may be, from wherever you are across the world. This may be a short, sweet Thanksgiving morning hello, but we'll see how it goes. AZ Drone, hey, how you doing, buddy? AZ is first. Yeah, we AZ, it's just as you can see here on my camera, they got the camera going again here. Just kind of a blase kind of day and morning. So here's what it is. I can't change it. I got to roll with it. I invited some different people to jump on the chat, and if they would like, that's fine. AZ, I don't have your email address, or I'd send you a link to come on as well. I know you don't usually like to do that, but you can come on and just not turn on your video and just talk to us, as you've seen in the past where people do not appear on the screen, but their voice is heard. So maybe that's your preference, or maybe you just don't have time. I get it if you don't, for whatever reason. Obviously it's not going to be any kind of a flying weather for me today. It's kind of crummy. And the prospects are this is supposed to continue on until tomorrow. So I know everybody in the States, if it's Thanksgiving where you are, happy Thanksgiving. I know that some of you will be getting together with family or however you're going to do it, and celebrate another year to be thankful for. Starting off kind of slow here. Oh, here comes Carpenter Rick. Oh, look at you all hoodied up.
What's going on?
How are you doing?
I was pretty bored up until about 2 seconds ago.
Oh, well, there you go. I did get your message, but I did also sleep in until like 8:30.
Oh, that's nice. That's all good.
Well, I had to get up at 3:00, and then Mia got me up at 6:22. She wanted to go out, so
Yeah.
we're not synced up,
Are you getting the rain too, or what?
Yeah, it's just rainy, nasty.
Yeah, same shit. I got
Cloudy.
six batteries to go. Can't fly nothing.
Supposed to continue all day, I think.
Yeah, it is here. Yeah. I'm just gonna switch over to the computer here.
Okay. Hey, hanging with JD. How you doing? He says hi to Rick and Paul.
Morning, JD. I know Mike was watching a stream with a bunch of ladies on it about an hour ago. He had posted a link or something, but he was gone when I clicked on it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Not too sure what he's up to, but I know Roger's busy this morning.
Yes.
I seen David posted a video not too long, a couple hours ago.
Oh, yes, I did. I saw that too. I didn't get a chance to look at it yet, but yes.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to look at it either, but I will. So is today when's your Thanksgiving today?
Yes. Yes. Today is Thanksgiving here in the United States.
Well, happy Thanksgiving, Paul.
Well, thank you. It's as you get older, like most holidays, it becomes significant but less observed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. When like 25, 30 years ago, my whole family, all 30 of us would get together for Thanksgiving or Christmas. Now you might get a phone call from one or two of them. That's it.
Right. Yeah. And the retailers, of course, use this as this is the official start tomorrow of Black Friday.
Yeah. That's right.
I get tired of those messages all the time too. But like I say, it is what it is. Everything has its pluses and its minuses. And
Oh yeah, exactly. Okay, give me 1 sec, Paul.
okay,
Just trying to shut one off and turn the.
there you go. Give me a quick second too, Rick. Keep an eye on everything. I came over, sat down, and I didn't bring my pop.
Yeah, all good. I'm just gonna get the live chat up here.
Man.
AZ, good morning. Hanging with JD, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to all the American people today.
Oh my. Yeah, Lynn gave me hell for going out and playing with Christmas lights again yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Well, at least those new ones you got there, it's not like you're stringing lights and stuff.
Well, and the thing of it is I have totes and totes of net lights that I used to put lights over every tree and all around, and I just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So what I need to do is get rid of all that stuff, and I don't know. It's like my big Minion. You can put it up, but it has a fan and lights in it, and it runs 24/7.
Yeah. Well, the other side of that, when you're putting all those lights and the Minions and everything, that's just starting to get some, electricity bill going up too, right?
Yeah. My electricity used to go from in the wintertime probably $100 up to $350 at Christmas time a month.
Yeah, that's it's nice to put a display on, but 3/4 of the people in this world just ignore the fact that Christmas and all this exists anyways.
That's 100% right.
Which is too bad. Not me, because I say happy Merry Christmas anyway, but people are like happy holidays, and I was like, no, it's Merry Christmas. There he is.
There's Mike. The fact of the matter is that when I was younger, when he used to shop downtown in our town, everybody was cheerful. The bells were ringing, and people would smile and say good morning or happy holidays or whatever. Now you go any place, it's like they're in their own little world. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't.
Yep. No, I get it.
Which,
So
as I get older, I appreciate that.
That's funny.
So you were watching the girls dancing this morning, Mike?
Yeah. God,
I seen that for a couple
I
minutes.
gotta.
Oh, were you watching the dancing grannies or what?
Yeah.
I gotta heat my coffee. 1 second.
Okay.
Some of my friends over in the Philippines, it's karaoke and dancing and stuff is huge over there, and I mean huge. It's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
They were singing karaoke and dancing around on screen and stuff. So
Mia, stop.
morning, JD. Drone pool. Good morning. Carpenter Rick. Well, he's gone right now.
I can hear you anyway.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Yep.
It's not your guys' Thanksgiving in Canada, but all the same.
It's all the same shit. We just have ours when our harvest is done.
Yeah.
Hey, David.
Hi, Paul, Rick, Mike.
Hey,
All right.
David.
Thanks for helping even out the Hollywood squares here, David. Yes. I was outnumbered by Americans there for a minute. Not that I don't like the Americans, because I do, but you know, Scotland's kind of close.
Hello again, JD. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy.
Drone pools here, I see. Yep.
At least you guys got the same queen.
Well, we kind of do over here. Our queen is what's his name? That singer. Wears the high heels and the big lifted platforms and starred in a couple of movies playing the piano. The piano guy.
Elton John.
Yes, that's our.
He's from over there, though. He doesn't count.
Oh, is
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
He's a Brit.
Yeah, he's a Brit, and he's also knighted, if I remember right.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah.
Americans can keep them.
Yeah, that's all yours.
Listen, if you guys are gonna take him, we're gonna take the piano man instead.
Superfly. Drone pool.
Good morning, Jackson.
Hey, Chris. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Mr. Chris.
Hi, Chris, JD.
Yep.
Drone
I
pool.
literally had all the emails compiled together to send it, and I clicked out of my inbox or whatever, my composing thing on the other screen to copy and paste the image. Then I got your email. I'm like, son of a.
I was moments away from calling Lynn to have her like a call.
Yeah.
I slept
I had
into about
everybody in
8:30, you know,
Yeah.
because Mia got me up at 6:20 this morning to go out. And so I got up on my own at about 3:45. So then I went back and kicked back in the chair again and fell asleep until Mia got me up. And then, you know, the time change is screwy, but just the natural changing of the tilting of the earth and the darkness comes earlier and stays dark.
Yeah.
You know,
I find the problem is if they just left it alone, because the change is gradual, but you get that jump partway into acclimatizing to it.
Yeah. And it's only an hour, but it's freaking, it's a weird how much it affects you.
Yeah.
I mean, I can stay up an hour later any given night and be just fine the next day, but for some reason that 1 hour time change screws me up for a week.
I don't even seem to notice it, but maybe it's because I'm not working.
I think it's the cookies.
You know, there's a pretty good chance. That's
I'll go with the cookies as well. Yeah. Perhaps we've just worked out how to cure it. Everybody goes on cookies for a week before and a week afterwards.
There you go.
Yeah. Hodges, I want an
We're
extra
all-
large triple, and you got to deliver it to Kitchener. So I'll see you in an hour and a half. If you drive-
Paul's getting his morning dose. All right,
Mhm.
Paul.
yeah, if he drives fast, he can have me my coffee in an hour.
Yeah, it'll still be a little warm.
Mhm.
Is that about he's about an hour away from you?
Yeah,
Rick?
pretty close, pretty close.
Depends on how quick you drive, but yeah.
In the zone.
God, the other day when he told that story about that guy blowing past the school bus and he was sitting there in his own personal truck, that was like deja vu. It's like, here's a bus driver sitting there, almost gets clipped by a guy that flies by while he's waiting for a bus.
I had a bus driver blow a red light 2 weeks ago and almost T-boned me.
Oh, wow.
If I didn't have the standard car and I dumped the clutch and stood on the gas, he would have hit me. And that would have been it. It was 80 kilometers an hour zone too, right? Like he just blew the light right in front of a police station and he threw his hands up in the air like this. I was like, yeah.
Did he have anybody on the bus?
Fully loaded.
Wow.
Yeah.
You didn't get the bus number, did you?
No, but the OPP officer that was heading the other direction certainly did.
Oh, he saw it, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. He was going the same direction as I was, except where I was turning and he was going straight. So he pulled a Yui right behind me, and so I'm sure somebody got a little bit of tongue lashing.
What is Paul talking about? The Earth is square.
Earth is square. Okay, well,
Yeah, Chris says, don't you guys know the Earth is square? Well, at least he didn't say the Earth is flat.
Square is kind of assumes flat, just four-sided flat. Or on a one plane, it'd still be flat.
Yeah.
well, it'd be 6 sides of flat if it was a square, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, cube.
Cube, yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure it might be round, but I mean, I've never left Canada, so I haven't tested the theory.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
So what's the weather for you like out there, Mike? Shitty or?
We have no weather today. It's zero.
Zero.
Dead on zero. I don't know what it is with the wind chill, but it's zero.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's sunny, right, Mike?
-6 with the wind chill. The sun's out. Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
clouds. That's why it's so dang cold. We got snow last night, but
As you can see here in my in the live cam here, it's just a bleh day.
yeah. I like those blah days in the winter though. It keeps the heat in.
Yeah. We're down to 4 centigrade today.
Yeah, I think that's pretty close to what I'm at. Real
I think
close.
zero is what, -18? Quick math in my head.
And David charged all his batteries up to go fly this weekend. Then he opened his mouth up and told the wife that maybe we should go somewhere else. And where he's going is a no-fly zone.
Things have moved on since then, Paul.
Oh, they have? What's happened now?
Huh?
What
She
happened?
wasn't able to get tickets for the float.
Oh,
So we're going back to where we were going in the first place.
All
So-
right, David. So,
So where the-
all's well that ends well, right?
mhm.
Yeah. So
Where's that at?
Fort George is where we're not going.
Okay.
We're supposed to be going to a place called White Hills. They're in sort of the opposite direction to each other. But apparently she's booked in for next week, so we'll have to go
Oh.
next week.
David, I have a friend that says he bought 1 square foot of land in Scotland. Is this a thing?
I have it.
Yes,
I have it
you
too.
can, you
Yep.
can buy it all over the place.
I can go get my certificate real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only thing I bought it for is that certificate, trying to make sure call me Lord.
Because that's all you get is that bit of paper with you.
Yeah.
That's what he's got hanging in his garage.
Mhm.
Oh, geez.
I bought it just for the lordship paper, trying to get Sarah to call me Lord. I'm calling you Lord. Says
Oh,
it right here.
Well, it's Laird really rather than Lord.
Don't
Laird?
ruin my dreams, David. It's not what we do here.
Yeah.
Well, why would anybody think you can buy a square foot in Scotland?
Ed, I only wanted the certificate. I don't give a
Because-
crap about the square foot.
Yeah, because technically anybody who owns land in Scotland is laird of that land. And he's in charge of it and in charge of the people that live on there, etc., etc. He's a landowner. When you buy a place in Scotland, some places still you don't actually own the land. You can own the building that's on it, but not the land, because you're a tenant of the estate, and you pay so much money to them, a feu, as it's called, and they hold what's called the feu superior. You've got to be careful, basically.
Hey, Anita, I need a nap.
Hi, Anita. Just personally speaking, you as lad David. It's
There,
because you own some land, basically. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Yeah, I don't think they're actually fencing off or marking out little 1 square foot chunks or nothing, but I didn't care.
well,
just
I
wanted
would
to
have
certificate.
thought maybe, Mike, that you'd have bought is it the same thing if you buy a plot in a cemetery?
I don't know,
I have no
but
idea.
you ain't gonna buy a plot in a cemetery for $50.
No.
And I wouldn't have got the certificate of lordship and everything with it.
Yeah, it was pretty funny when I heard about it. I didn't know if it was true. I thought he was bullshitting me, but you know.
Yeah, really, what he's paying for is that piece of paper.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
Yeah,
Well,
last year sometime I was trying to get Sarah to call me Lord for the longest time. I got the,
He
Yeah.
basically did it for the same reason, Mike.
Yeah.
Basically the same reason.
I even had the Burger King crown on, walking around the house.
Were you holding your Whopper up here?
Oh.
Oh, I forgot. It doesn't stretch that far, right?
No,
Well, knowing Sarah, you're lucky she didn't crown you herself.
you thought about it by the time that whole gig was over with.
What do you want? You gotta go outside again. It's raining out. You do.
I had to go through my freaking YouTube list. They had me unsubscribe to like 20 channels.
Wow. Be right back.
They'll do that, yeah. If you don't interact with the channel enough, yep, just for some stupid reason.
Yeah, I went through a lot of the, well, you were one of them, Mike. A lot of people
Yeah.
were, I was like, what?
Yeah, because if I don't go live and stuff enough, or there isn't enough there for you to interact with constantly, yeah.
Right. Frig, I haven't put out a video in like a year. I got 328 gig STs full.
Yeah, JD, yeah. And a prince in the Philippines, yeah.
That's funny, Jay.
That's because we drilled that well up there outside of Cebu for the
Right.
school. So I got a whole plaque and everything with my name and stuff on it.
Oh, very nice.
Oh yeah, tons of kids. I think there was like 50, 60 kids. I still got the video on my phone. They all sent me a big message thanking me and everything else. Yada yada.
Oh,
The
very
girl
cool.
that was dancing around and everything else, that was you probably went and seen this morning. She was part of that.
Oh, nice. Well, I just went in there for a second and you didn't have any real recent comments. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. They always share out my streams and everything when I go live, so it's just
Oh, yeah, for sure.
paying it forward, I guess you could say. That's why I hate going live now. All of a sudden the chat fills up and there's 60 people. Some of them are speaking Tagalog, some English, some can't keep up with them.
So David, did you do your genealogy and trace you back to like King Arthur or something, or?
No.
A lot
My
of people.
father, my father did it and went one way, which was to the west coast of Scotland, and the Colquhouns were a set of another big clan up on the west coast of Scotland, and that. But when I briefly looked at it, and I came up with a completely different thing to he did, and it was still back into Scotland, which most people in the north of England would. But there's a bit of Viking in there, and I never bothered going in that direction. But on the across to sort of the other side of the family, I could only get back into the borders, and not really a clan, but a group of people called the Border Reivers. Basically, it was a bunch of outlaws who made a living out of robbing everybody else.
Oh, hell
It would
yeah.
have been interesting if you'd have tracked it back to the Vikings and outdid Hugh, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, at every generation back, which way do you turn? You know, you could go back anywhere. It's
Well, supposedly,
Hydro
we're from-
863.
Hey,
supposedly
Justin,
we're-
good morning.
Where's the Galloway region?
That's
Scotland.
bottom left-hand corner, southwest Scotland.
Yeah, that's where my ancestry is from.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving, Justin, Anita.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, guys. I'm
Could,
gonna have a second turkey for that one.
Mhm.
So
Already
you,
gonna have two
so
of them.
you have some scotch in you too?
Oh yeah, Mac Williams.
I've had a couple.
Tomorrow night, probably for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, my father's mother's family's from Scotland, and his dad's from Germany, and then my mom's
My
dad's
father's
from
mother,
English.
your grandma. Let's just make this freaking easier. My father's mother, my
Nah.
grandma.
No, she was never that.
She was still your grandmother. She might not have been a grandma in the way you're trying to put it.
She's like
I'm like trying to figure out this whole thing as you're saying it. My father's mother. I'm like, why don't we just say
Quarter-
grandma? Say
quarter
something.
English, quarter English, quarter English, quarter Scottish, quarter German, and quarter Cree Native Indian.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm what you call a mutt.
Yeah, well, aren't we all? I'm Scotch, Irish, and German.
Oh, yeah, exactly, aren't we all? It's
Yep. Because the Murray side is, of course, is Scotch Irish, but my mother was a Schlitz German.
both my parents are German. My dad from Weston, my mom from some other damn place. My dad speaks High German, and my grandma spoke High German. My mom's family spoke Low German. And that goes all the way back to somewhere in the 13th century to some king in fucking Germany.
Well, I would bet there was a day or way back in history where if you were a lord, you went around and bopped every young thing you could do, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Well-
probably.
one of the things that upsets the Scots to this day is the English lord's right of prima nocta, which is when a young lady was getting married, he had first shot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
And that's on every one of them, right?
whoa,
Anybody in that area.
In the area,
jeepers! How do I get that title?
yeah.
For $50 in a 1 foot square lane.
That wasn't the lards, that was the lords, right?
No, but on one side of the fence, it doesn't sound so bad. On the other side of the fence, it doesn't sound so good.
Yeah, but if you look at it from the other way too, if it's her first goddamn time, she ain't gonna be that good at it.
I'm just gonna drop the subject right now.
Yeah, there was a movie, wasn't there?
There's a lot of movies on that.
No, but wasn't there a movie about the Scots who was played in it? And
The movie
some
you're thinking
lord-
of,
yeah, some
Braveheart.
lord showed up to take on his future bride or something.
that's Braveheart,
Braveheart, yeah, okay,
which is a work of fiction.
yeah.
It's based on historical fact, but it's
Well, then
Lord-
just call
Lord
me
Fiction.
Lord Justin. Good morning, Kurt. Happy Thanksgiving.
Curtis Dart, good morning. How you doing? We haven't seen you in a while, Curtis. Thanks for stopping in. If you would like, I'd be more than happy to invite you on the panel.
I thought you Americans were you fought a war, didn't you, to get away from lords and all that?
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
you're paying for it.
Right?
Mhm.
Well, it's Thanksgiving, so I'm not going to get into the wars and all that. We'll just keep a happy conversation. Lord Mike and Lord David, me and Uncle Paul must be just peasants, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be us. The
Hold
peasants,
your tongue, boy. I don't know how that works.
the peasants are the ones that always had the pleasantries.
Well, I wish the pleasant weather would smarten up because I got 6 batteries charged that I'm gonna have to discharge soon if I don't get out flying.
Corey,
One sec.
Well, what batteries do you have?
Well, I got 3 mini 2 batteries and then 3 mini 1 batteries, but what I do to discharge them is plug it into my phone.
Yeah, you can do that, or, they're smart batteries. They'll self-discharge too.
The mini 2 ones are, but not the mini 1.
Oh, the mini ones aren't?
I don't believe so.
hi Paul.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mr.
Hey,
Hyde,
Mr. Hodges, how are you, buddy?
Cheers.
Cheers. Mine's a little more stronger than yours is, but
Yeah, probably. Okay, cool.
you do about a half ounce of bourbon and a half ounce of Bailey's in there. Give it a mix. Ooh, that's good stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tim Hortons won't do that. Right? Can add a lot
Nope.
of shit to it, but not Bailey.
We used to have a coffee truck come to the job site, and near Christmas time, you know how he makes the coffee for
Yeah.
you. He had a separate thing, and he put a little shot of whiskey in there for you.
Yeah.
That coffee truck driver was pretty good. He'd give you credit and everything, right? You could get, well, back then you could get cigarettes or lunch or whatever off it.
Oh yeah, yeah. You could get cigarettes off a freaking coffee
Yep.
truck.
Yeah, we had a guy that had a truck like that too, but he'd send his employee to do the run.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Corey. I actually use the mini 1 batteries for charging my phone all the time.
Well, we'll see if I'm in doggy doo doo or not today.
Oh, what'd you do?
Well, my second last stop, I got a mother. She's a pain in the ass.
Well, we all have one of them.
She got 2 kids on the bus, and her one daughter, not happy in that seat, wants me to move to another seat. No, one did another seat, then another seat. Oh, fuck you. Go away. Anyways, and a lot of times she's late to the bus stop. I come up to the stop and a couple other kids getting on. Next thing I hear this horn blowing like hell. And I'm just going, what the hell? You look over and here's our 2 kids climbing out of the car trying to get there. Well, they're supposed to be there 5 to 10 minutes ahead of their stop. Anyway, so I get there this morning, second stop. Her 2 kids come out of the car, no problem. They get in the bus. I had 4 other ones. I drove away. I'm looking in the mirror behind me, and Mom's following me. Oh, what the hell's going on here? So, because she normally goes up to the roundabout and turns and goes north. North. But I have to go straight through on the roundabout. So she follows me down all the way to my next stop. And I got 3 kids there unloading, which are no change whatsoever. I noticed Mom threw her 4-ways on and she's right behind my bus. Oh, what the hell's that? What the hell is she doing? I'm looking. I don't know. I closed the door, fucking drove on. From there, that's my last stop. I'm going to school. Then as I come up the intersection, I look back, she's still in the middle of the road with the 4-ways on. And I went, a couple cars went around her. What the hell is she doing? I don't know. So I turned. I got looking. Next thing I know, she turned and following me down Main Street, like down Elm Street there. So, okay, cool. So I because of a traffic light, I lost her. Right? So anyways, I get to the school and she's coming the other way. And she turned into a church parking lot right across from the school. What the hell?
You
What
still
the
have
hell?
the flashers on?
Yep. So anyways, I unloaded my kids. I do my, you walk back through the bus, sure all your kids are off. You got all the junk off the bus. Anyways, I looked over and their mom's talking to her 2 kids, but there's a teacher there too. So I don't know. She bitching about something. I don't know. We'll see. Probably in doggy doo doo for something. I don't know.
Well, the thing of
what
it is, she would be in
I doubt it.
doggy doo doo over here, Paul, because harassing a bus driver that's carrying children would be a big no. I don't care who the hell you are.
Yeah. And a couple of times she's been late and she'll follow me to the bus stop, to the next bus stop and get on the next stop. Well, that's illegal. You
Yep.
can't do that. I don't set the policies. Company says that.
That's right.
I took the kids once and I told them, if you guys are late again, keep driving to the school because you won't get on the bus. If there's a problem, you call STS or whatever, or my company, you do whatever you want to do. But you're not getting on my bus at that stop. because
Yeah,
I can't
because-
do it.
You can't randomly pick up kids that want to go for a ride, you know?
So I've had problems with his mother before. So it's,
What's her name? Karen?
oh, she drives a Mercedes, but looks like a real expensive one. So
Those
They
are
all
the
look
worst.
expensive.
Those are the worst Karens in the world because they
Yeah.
think they're really entitled.
I absolutely love getting in arguments with those Karens. Absolutely thrive on it. It's the best.
no, it just
It's
yeah.
so easy to trigger them too, right?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, just
My
Hey.
grandma was friends with a lot of them in town. The red hat ladies is what they're called here. They all wear the big red hats and everything on Sundays and Saturdays. And they go walk about town and they're dressed all up. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, it was funny. I had
good
one
morning,
parent.
Adrian.
I had a
Yeah.
parent one time come over to the bus and chew my ass out, eh? But because it was like a JK kid, I can't let him off the bus unless there's a parent there waiting for him. Well, anyway, so I
I don't
got
know what
to
a
the
JK
stop.
kid is.
Junior kindergarten,
Oh, okay.
little tyke.
Mhm.
Up to grade one, a parent is supposed to be at the door of the bus to greet the kids. Okay.
Yep.
So, anyways, there's nobody there to pick it up. So I just pulled outside, put my four ways on, pulled my phone out, called my office. I said to her, I said, look, I said, there's
Nobody
you know,
here?
nobody here to pick this kid up. I'm on the side of the road. Because what they'll do is they have phone numbers. They can call the parent. Maybe they're running late or whatever. Well, I'm on the phone. Next thing you know, this parent comes around the corner. And she started chewing my ass out. Meanwhile, I'm still talking to my company. I just held the phone down, eh? And she ran on just like crazy. And dispatcher, Tegan, well, anyways, she's, oh God. She couldn't believe what that woman was saying to me. She heard it all because I didn't shut my phone off, eh? Cover my ass, right?
Hey, Paul, what you need to do is you need to coin the phrase. When you get a woman giving you a hask like that, say, just for the record, your first name is Karen, right?
Right? Yeah.
Hi, Justin.
Hey, Eileen. Happy
Hi,
Thanksgiving.
Eileen. Kim.
Well,
Kim.
but anyway, so what happened? The parent was sitting around the corner in their vehicle, playing with the phone.
Oh, Jesus.
So anyway, she chewed my house out because they didn't let her kid off the phone. Excuse me, you should be thanking me because I'm not dropping your kid off without thinking. Why? I was just sitting there around the corner. You're supposed to be here at the door. Oh, yeah, I ain't got time for all that. You got a problem? Call the company or call STS. How's that? Uh-oh.
I don't know how you do it, Paul, because I wouldn't have no patience for them damn parents or those kids.
Uh-oh, Paul's freezing. Oh,
No,
you're back.
He wasn't
Yeah,
frozen. He was just sitting still.
Oh, no, he was circles going around and around.
Well, hey, that's
Not
my life. My life
Yeah.
goes like that.
Yeah, it wasn't doing it on my side, I guess.
Yeah, he was just
What?
memorized by the Thanksgiving
Oh,
eBay sales.
Yeah.
Well,
Andrews, Texas
yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
A bad wreck and killed the driver and son of some students. Yeah, I heard that one. That was that was the football team and stuff, wasn't it, Anita? That got in the head on.
Justin, it's not that bad. It's actually kind of funny.
Well,
I
you know
just-
what? You could probably do school bus driver files. You could have
That'd
one
be
a week.
hilarious.
Oh yeah. It just
That'd be frickin'
and
funny.
look at the way the world's going. All this freaking woke shit, and Beck and Karen, and all this other crap. Yeah, nothing
Oh, here you
surprises
go.
me.
Oh.
I'm just saying
what do you got there, Mike?
Sausage, egg, and cheese croissant.
Oh,
I just have seen how some of these kids act down here on the bus. Oh, I'd take everything in me not to reach over that seat and whoop some ass.
Well, we do have a little authority, not a lot, a little authority. Kids a problem, you write them up, and what it does, you give it to your company. They send it to a place called STS, which is student transportation system. They get it, then it goes to the school, and then from there it goes to the parents.
Yep.
And they get one warning. Other than that, they're suspended off the bus.
Not in my little town, they all know each other so well. Your bus driver just calls your dad,
Yeah, yeah.
calls him straight. I'm right from there. Like my dad was like, sure, give you permission to whoop his ass. Which son is it? Yeah, go ahead. Beat him.
Yeah. Another good thing is on the way home, just pull up the side of the road, stop. You'd be surprised how quiet that bus gets.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, what are you doing? Man, you
Yeah.
guys won't behave. I ain't going anywhere. I ain't
That's
in a
a
hurry.
Our bus
It's a good
driver
way to
wouldn't
get
even say that. He would just pull over and stop and just sit there quietly. He wouldn't say shit.
Yeah.
It would take a good 15 minutes for all of us kids to realize we're not even parked in front of a house waiting on a student. What the hell's going on?
You know, back years ago, we didn't have quite as much. But anyways, there one time I was country road on the way home before I even hit my first stop. Side road, I pulled over there at the side of the road like that, shut the bus off, pulled the key out, got out, stood beside the door and had a smoke. Kids go, oh, you can't do this. I said, something wrong with the bus. I don't know what's wrong. We have to wait for a mechanic to come. You know, so something I can't. It's illegal for me to move it if I find something wrong with it.
Yeah. Hey,
He
Rick, did you ride a bus when you were a kid? So give us the other perspective. How did you angels act when the other people were bad on the bus?
I was what you call a bus patroller.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh.
back then we had usually the first student on in the morning or the last student off at night, which just so happened to be me because it was a reverse route. We were actually given privileges of we get to go one week a year we got to not go to school and got to go to this bus patroller thing, and it was like a camp. But anyway, so we actually kept the children in check. So, you know,
Yeah.
So, and by what means did you keep them in check?
well, clearly I'm not a small dude, right? So you just look at them anyway, and they understood, right? And
So if we have a lot of trouble, we have to switch buses. They give us we have a few buses got cameras in them.
yep.
And anyways, so what they do is they review. You take that bus for a little while, they review it. If they have a problem there, they'll put a monitor on the bus. They'll hire somebody.
Oh, yeah, all the buses down here got cameras on the outside and the inside.
Yeah, I
An
think.
undercover kid.
Yep,
Yeah.
I think here in the States, the same thing.
Well, down here, they have them on the outside to catch people that drive by when they're supposed to stop.
Well, they're just promoting that here now. About not even a year ago, they're talking about what they said that they're going to put a camera on the outside of the bus by the stop sign, so when it's out, it starts recording. But anyways, but they say that it's free to bus companies because the fines will pay for the cameras catching these people. So
Yeah, certain areas already have cameras in Ontario, but it's like Toronto school buses and shit.
yep,
like that.
yeah.
But like where Paul is or where I live, you know, they
No.
haven't caught up to it yet.
No, not yet.
Well,
So
the interesting thing would be, Rick and Paul, if they say that the fines will pay for the cameras, I don't know of too many fines that go to the school district. I think the fines go to the local government, don't they?
Yeah, but the local government may be the ones paying for the cameras though,
Could
too.
be, could
Because
be.
if they have it worked out like that, whoever's paying for the cameras is probably going to get the money for the fines, or they're going to split it with whoever.
Most all of them get state funding anyway, and it would go into the state.
Drone
The state
Pool,
paid for it.
Drone Pool says he's looking for an iPad Mini 5. If anyone has one for sale at a fair price, email him. Or go to his about page, which is listed on as an about page. So
The only apples that I would own is one that I can eat.
there you go.
Yeah, I'm too old school to be changing technology.
Yeah, I own several of the iPad Airs, but not any of the minis.
Yeah, I was looking yesterday. I gotta order a tablet for the Mini 2. You can actually get them pretty cheap nowadays.
Yes. A lot less money than what they used to be.
Yeah, I was actually pretty thoroughly happy.
But then again, you know, I remember I just switched my cell phone. I had the other one for 7 or 8 years. And I'm amazed that people spending $1,500-$1,800 for an iPhone. It's like, what are you people thinking? You know?
That's not even getting the charger and everything with it.
Yeah, no, that's not with all the accessories, right?
You know, that whole argument with Apple is so stupid. They said we didn't want to put chargers in there because they're trying to battle electronic waste, but then they sell you the charger separately.
Yeah.
Well, and on top of
So
it, there's a
damn sucks.
program. On top of it, there's a program inside the Apple device that after a certain amount of time, it starts to purposely degrade the battery and everything. So, you know, like, come on.
So they don't want their product that they're selling it to you at a super high price to last as long as it could because they've back functioned inside there so that it goes bad, like say in 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, exactly. My cousin is, I can't say who he works for a police services in Ontario. I'm not going to get into which one because it's none of anybody's business. But anyway, so he's their drone computer tech nerd. And he goes through all kinds of stuff like this, right? And he said it's for sure a real thing that they degrade the battery on purpose after 3 years, I think he said.
Yeah, they actually did a whole thing on it because a bunch of tech guys caught Apple about 5 years ago. They found the code within Apple that proved that they were doing it, but Apple's reasoning behind it was they were throttling it back because the battery was getting worn out over time, which would have made sense if they publicly would have came out and said, this is what we're doing, but they did it secretly, which made it seem really sketchy.
Yeah, but just like any other company, they just let the battery degrade itself. You don't have to throttle anything back. If it's actually
Right.
degrading, it will slowly just like our drone batteries. Eventually you're getting 20 minutes, then you're getting 15 minutes, and then you're getting 12 minutes, and then it puffs up and you throw it in the garbage.
Yeah, way back in the iPhone 3 and 4s, they got busted doing that too, but it would brick the phone when they came out with the new update for it. It turned it into a brick. It wouldn't do anything as soon as you did the update.
You know, they could get rid of a lot of electronic waste if they could build a fucking charging cable that lasts more than a month.
Oh yeah.
That's an iPhone problem.
I mean, just any charging, all the charging cables, USB-Cs and micro USBs.
Well, I don't
I
have
like
one, but does
cables.
anybody have the one where you can just set the phone on the top of the charger?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
I
a
got
wireless
one.
charger. Yep.
Because that's the flawed part right there is where you plug it in.
Well, I've had mine for over a year now, and I've never replaced the charging cord. Still
I've
good.
got charging cables that I've had for donkey's years.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, most reason why people don't like the wireless charging, because a lot of people don't like it because they want to be on their phone while it's charging, and then you have to set it down and sit there and wait an hour and a half for it to charge up. And a lot of people don't like to sit their phone
That
down.
makes sense.
You get the quick, well, the wireless charging, there's two types too. There's slow and quick charge. You can get a quick charge wireless one. Takes it no time at all to charge on that thing.
Well, and my
I've got-
one wireless charger actually holds the phone up like this for you. It's not a lay down. It's
So you can look at it and use it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
But that
Well,
was
and I've got a
Same.
couple of 10-foot cords, like, for my Apple Lightning. The freaking things don't work.
I threw out 2 cords yesterday. Same damn reason, Paul.
Yeah.
Nice big long ones. Just
Well,
garbage.
Who know besides being a master builder, my nephew Rick is also an electronic genius. Who'd have known,
Take hammer, computer, smash, smash, smash.
Hit it a couple times till it does work. Fix
That's
it.
it.
Yeah.
Or if it, you know what? This is the second laptop I've owned. And you know what happened to the first one?
Got fired across the room, huh?
It did. That's funny you knew.
I'm about the same way when it comes to laptops and stuff.
Oh, I just get frustrated with it. And,
As soon as it pisses me off, yeah, I think I'm going out the freaking door.
Well,
I used
Dave,
to have video games and everything too. And it was in my work van. I backed up one day at the dump and I had it with me and I threw them all out. That was the last video games I played.
David having the background he has, not only in the military but also being a ham operator, most all the ham operators I know, they not only are ham operators, but they are technicians at keeping things going and understanding what this does, that does, how it works, what it all those kinds of things.
Yeah.
If it comes apart, it can be fixed. If it doesn't, it can be taken apart one way or another and
Yeah.
fixed.
That's what my dad always said too. They put it together somehow. Come apart.
Hey man, I'll be the first to admit I have a junk pile at home, one outside and one inside of stuff I keep around just because you can sometimes harvest the stuff you need, right? Like,
Mhm.
Oh crap, I was gonna go back and see about that damn table this morning. Somebody had out for garbage. Somebody had a steel table. It was like 2 feet by about 4 feet. Steel table, steel legs, a beautiful table. Be a beautiful welding table for somebody.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it stainless or steel?
It's steel.
All right.
Probably the weight in it alone will get you $20.
Well, yeah, that too,
Scrap
but
yard.
if also if you polish that whole top up and seal it, then make a great butchering table for when you guys are doing deer and
You're
stuff.
doing your deer, yeah.
Holy crap. You know, I should take a run back there and grab
You
that
should
style, but-
do that, Paul. We'll be here.
Yeah, if it's all steel, I want to hear how you get it loaded, Hodges. Yeah, go run back there.
Yeah, if you don't. get
Okay,
it, somebody's
You
gonna
talked
get
me into it. That guy.
Okay, Paul.
I could just see Rick going all Office Space on a computer out in the middle of a field.
I want to see
Remember
the
the-
video of Hodges coming out trying to lift an all steel table in the back of the Ranger.
you know what? You'd be pretty surprised what
Oh, yeah.
Hodges could lift.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know it, but
Yeah.
Well, besides that, he's got that pickup truck. He put the tailgate down. He just flip her up and flip it on, you know?
Yeah.
Well, anything metal, you got to grab that shit quick because, like around here, there's
Oh,
2 or
yeah.
3 guys that come around every week and they have junk fans and shit, and they just
Yep.
load up all
Yep.
the metal.
all the
Yep.
scrappers.
Yeah,
I used to do on the side on, years ago now, we used to gather it up, throw it in the back of the pickup till there was a load and then take it.
Yeah. I was the guys that did all the water and stuff like through our town that came out of Minnesota, and we dug up all the city sewer water and everything throughout town, and they were replacing it.
Right.
They'd come across and they'd end up breaking copper water lines, stuff like that, or hitting copper wires. They would pull all that stuff out, lead included, lead water pipe. They'd pull all that stuff out and have separate trailers that all went in, and then by the end of the jobs, they would split all of it. They would turn it in for recycle and split all of it.
Well, that's the thing. Like I frame a lot more out of steel than wood. So all the little cutoffs is actually like grade A steel, right? Because it's
Yeah.
just little and it's clean. So we gather it up and at the end of the week, we'll buy pizza or whatever for the guys, right?
I know the guys that do that with the aluminum studding too. That's
I've
what I
actually
did.
never, it's funny you mentioned that before. I've never actually even heard of aluminum studding. I know we have
Yeah.
steel studs that are coated in zinc that look like
Yeah.
aluminum, but
Yeah.
I've never ever worked with aluminum or even heard of it. Not in
Yeah.
school, not in nothing.
Yeah, we got aluminum here. That's what I built our break room and the upper offices out of.
Are you sure it was
Aluminum studding.
aluminum?
Yep.
Like I even looked
Won't
at my,
hold a magnet.
yeah, my supplier can't get it, doesn't know about
Yeah.
it, nothing.
Yeah, because I thought it was what you were talking to, galvanized zinc coated. And I'd had
Mhm.
my little torpedo level, slap it on there and bring it. No, it doesn't stick to the son of the pin.
That's crazy. But yeah, that
Extruded
any
aluminum.
steel stud is so much faster to frame with and everything. It's just a
Oh, yeah.
beautiful.
Little C channels and everything, and they slap right in there.
Yep, everything.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
real
Kim.
easy.
Yeah, Kim, I'm gonna definitely purchase a tablet, but I think one of these young ladies here is gonna get a new tablet for Christmas. So I'll make sure that the one I buy for the drone works good.
you buying an Android tablet?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
The,
do Apple anything.
there's another Rona variant. It's starting
Yeah,
in
come
South
on.
Africa.
Oh, that's going to be our future for years to come.
The new variant is the B1.1.529. It was identified on Tuesday with very unusual constellation in it of a mutation. Only 10 cases of the variant have been recorded so far in South Africa, Botswana, and Hong Kong.
Yeah, we had to take the kids yesterday and get the tests for all that. We got
Yeah.
one sick one at home here, but we'll find out today what it is.
I just got the news flash on my phone, on my Samsung, not iPhone.
The only thing I don't like about anytime I get something new like this phone, it takes me days, and especially you guys help me figure out how the hell this thing really works, you know?
Oh, yeah, it's easy.
It doesn't work like the old one, you know?
Yeah.
The old one was an LG Flex. It was curved.
Yeah.
It was curved so you could put it in your back pocket and sit on it and it would
Yeah.
flex.
Yeah, it would help support it.
Yep.
You wouldn't break it.
I've never had a curved phone. I've always bought flat ones, and
Yeah.
it's quite often they're curved by the time they're not working anymore. I don't get overly attached to labels either. But I wouldn't have an Apple, but that's for historic reasons. I think I've gone on about this before on here, haven't I?
My first Apples for the most part, were not phones. They were iPads, simply because way back in the day when I got my first Inspire 1, years and years and years and years ago, I couldn't get it to work with anything Android. And so when I called up DJI, they said that's the first thing they asked me was, what are you trying to hook it up with? And I told them, and they said, no, you need to go out and get an iPad or an Apple device, because they don't work with Android very well. Sometimes.
But if you look historically with Apple, it's always RAM.
Yep.
The Apple IIe was a fantastic bit of kit, and then they stopped that line altogether and brought out the Macintosh. So they stopped you being able to play with your computer, basically. And if you opened up your Macintosh, there was nothing supposedly user serviceable, etc., etc.
Yeah, Kim, do you want a frickin' coffee? Roger's asking. Jesus, rude.
But I've never had any problem with Androids, bar one cheap and cheerful, no label Chinese one. And for that reason alone is what the problem was. It was cheap and cheerful.
Oh, okay, Roger. Was that you calling me? Oh, geez, I didn't know, Dad. I was told not to answer the phone. Come on, Kim. Good morning, Roger.
That's why I could never get. That's why I could never get anybody to answer the freaking phone there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when Roger's gone, Kim's avoiding the phone. I guess I'll just show up there instead.
Yeah, stranger danger. You know how it works. Little kid.
Well, I was talking with my brother when Roger goes to the hospital. We were gonna get some of those. What's that guy off Star Wars? Not the Ewok, but the Wookiee. We were gonna get
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. We're gonna get two Chewbacca costumes, park up the street in Lavigny, and walk over to Kim's and start tapping the windows and shit.
I don't know. Kim's armed, man.
It's got that BB gun.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could take that. It'd be worth the film it all.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
geez.
And it's got a penetrated Chewbacca outfit too. So.
But I guess I kind of just ruined it because Kim now knows, but we'll see.
My phone was telling me he was calling and I didn't know who it was. Yeah. Frickin' Roger. Be there soon. Bye, y'all. All right, Roger. See you in a bit.
Okay, Roger's getting coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, technology really, in no matter what you do, technology has changed so much that it's really changed our lives.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I remember I was amazed, and this is back in the late 60s, early 70s, when microwaves were first coming out, microwave ovens. And I had this great big microwave just after I'd gone on my own. And
that thing was supposed to redo the kitchen when it came out.
and it was humming, it had some kind of a big bulb in it or something. It could worked, but then they said that the radiation from that was not good for humans to be around.
I
Maybe
remember
back in the day.
As I say, I remember when my dad had his first, what was it, the answer machine? The damn thing was like the size of a table.
Yep.
He was
Oh,
telling me
yeah, the
about.
big one with the cassettes in them.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had one of those. It had a fake wood grain across the whole top. It was a little bigger than a VCR.
Yeah.
For all you young kids, a VCR is something that plays tape you can watch on your fucking TV. Yeah, my dad would get so pissed off when we would mess with that answer machine too, though, because then he wouldn't know what was going on. You couldn't just come in and hit play. If we listened to him already, he had no idea how to go back and re-listen.
So you were tracking daddy's phone calls.
You know, it was the answer machine for the house.
Oh. Well, when I was growing up, there was one phone in the house and it was mounted on the wall in the kitchen. It was a great big with the dial on it, you know?
Mhm.
I
For the
remember
longest
that.
time, it was like 4 or 5 months. It was me and my brothers were the greeting. When you call the house and the answer machine picked up, it was me and my brothers laughing our butts off, but we had no idea we were recording ourselves for it. It wasn't
Good
until my
morning,
mom
Andrew.
called the
Good morning,
farm.
Chris.
Morning.
Hi, Andrew. Hi,
Good
Chris.
morning. How are you?
Morning, Andrew. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, yes, to you guys. Yeah, we yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans
Yeah.
here. Hope you guys have a great one, a safe one. Enjoyable.
Chris Jackson, happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Oh,
Mason, happy Thanksgiving, buddy.
Chris and Mason are heading out.
I think every day is Thanksgiving, so I won't start that controversy this morning.
Yeah, it is. It
Good
is. Yeah.
answer. Good answer.
Are you going flying, Chris, or buying?
No, I gotta run to the store.
Oh, okay.
Well,
If you
fine.
notice, there's a little wing sticking out over his shoulder, so he's
Yeah.
got planes with him.
Oh yeah, we keep that in the car. You know. We might go later on. I got my wife's sick, so I'm trying to make
Oh,
some start.
she's still under the weather.
Paul didn't get his
Yeah.
table.
Nope. Somebody beat him.
So Andrew, did you get your walk in this morning?
Be right
Yeah,
back.
Audrey's bus was late. The other one, the radiator went into it, so we're got extra more than what I was planning. So did she. So
Oh,
I go walking before she does, and then when she joins me, we keep walking until her bus shows up, and it was about 25 minutes late today. So
All day.
Mm.
I was gonna say if Hodges is a bus driver, it's because some other kids were late in the previous stuff.
yeah, I was listening in. I was doing
Yeah.
some stuff this morning, but I heard, yeah, seems to be a common thing with bus drivers. Oh, well, can't do nothing about it. That's weird because mostly they're coming now with the electric buses, but this was the gas one this morning. They use it, but intermittently, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
oh.
How do they
Paul
heat those
Hodges
electric
says
buses? I've always wondered that.
Somebody beat him to the metal table.
Yeah, we read that. Yeah.
were
How
you
do they
wondering,
heat
Mike?
those? How do they heat those electric buses?
Same thing, just
Oh,
running
yeah.
off of it. It's
Electric
coming off the
heat.
chart. Yeah, as far as
Yeah.
I
Oh,
understand
just,
from it.
does it heat it like a radiator then, like a
Mhm.
toaster? Okay.
Yep. You know, you think of it like a heater in a vehicle, pretty much for the most part is electrical heater anyways at this point. So it's just doing the same thing, but off the battery.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they're because they're supposed to get rid of all buses here. I think it's 2025. They're all supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys said like a really close, outrageous date for all that stuff.
But I know most, like even Napa, we and I were texting yesterday, like all the Napa vehicles, all of them, the delivery guys, they're
Yeah.
all electric now. All
Yeah, we
pizza.
got 2 of them.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
I
know,
think
those
Napa bought them and just sent them around to everybody.
they what? Sorry.
I think Napa just bought a whole fleet of them and sent them out to companies or to their
Oh, I
stores.
see. I see to their different branches and all
Yeah.
that. Mhm.
I'm gonna deep fry a turkey today. Heck yeah, Anita.
Isn't Napa also, don't they do franchises too?
You can buy into their franchise and do your own. Yeah.
Except for their parts are too freaking expensive.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
absolutely won't buy nothing there. Not even a freaking nothing. Not a bolt. Nothing.
They wanted $338 of a hub assembly bearing for my car. And I got the same thing in Ottawa delivered. They wanted 338 there. I got the same thing, 2 of them for $100.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yes, on Napa. Yeah, no.
Yeah. I either
Some of it,
use
yeah.
Hotspot Auto Parts or rockauto.com.
Rock Auto from the, yeah, coming. But this place in
Okay.
Ottawa, my dad used to order from, they changed names. And they're the same price as Rock Auto, but they don't have as much inventory, but what they do have, it just
Right.
gets it there a lot quicker without the shipping cost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well, I
haven't
mean,
had very many issues with Rock Auto either. Only a couple,
Nope.
like a wrong radiator, stuff like that. They shipped out, crap like that.
I
For
think
us, the
one
only thing
time,
is right now coming over the border, the shipping I found went up a lot during COVID. That was what kind of
Right.
was a bit of a deterrent.
Yeah.
But still, it's cheaper sometimes with the shipping. Far outweighs even what Napa's charging.
yeah.
Only problem I got with Rock Auto was those stupid magnets they put in there. Like I want to see the Ford Ranger somebody built in some 1998 Ford Ranger built with Rock Auto parts. Take your magnet and stick it up. It was all cool. It was all cool. The first ones I all ordered, I got actual muscle cars and stuff, a 1968 Camaro and a Judge and,
Hmm.
all this stuff. And then all of a sudden I get some guy's Ford Ranger and some guy's Jeep Cherokee. Tough.
Nothing sexier than a Ford Ranger. Say what you
Yeah.
want.
Next thing you know, it's going to be the Dodge Caravan with wood panels.
Yeah, yeah.
Justin standing there in his
Oh,
cardigan.
I wasn't even saying it this morning.
I'll tell you, Ford Rangers and S10s were the little workhorse back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They were.
But like I said, I had one the other year. The worst thing was that 4-liter was the worst thing on gas I ever had in my entire life. I mean, you could literally watch
Yep.
the gas gauge going down in front of your eyes.
I've had a Ranger, but I put a Mustang motor in it. I had a S10, but it had a 4.3 V6, and then I had the Dakota, and the Dakota was the most breaking down piece of shit.
Mhm.
The Ford Ranger was the fastest because they changed the motor, but honestly, the Chevy S10 lasted me the longest out of all three.
Mhm.
I had the Blazer from back then, which was of course built on the same line.
Same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember
My
the
father had one
Datsun
brother-in-law.
trucks?
What's
Yeah,
that?
the
So do you
Datsun
remember-
trucks were 4
Yeah.
cylinders with 8 spark plugs.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know all about those things.
You know how many Datsun beds I've seen people turn into trailers? They
Oh.
take them off the
Mhm.
trucks and turn them into a little trailer.
Absolutely.
Yep.
But I see like the Ford Transits out a lot now because they're doing some work here. That's what made me think of it. Used to see them so much in Europe, but never here. It always had to be like the large Dodge. What was the name of those vans on the Ford Econo lines? And those things are so slick now because of gas prices going up. People are starting to finally buy them more because a lot of those installed guys don't even need the room that they had in the other one. They were just those things that can park them so much easier, especially in the city and stuff like that. So they have a fleet now. One guy maybe has the bigger one. He'll bring everything, and then the other guys all show up in the smaller ones.
What are those little flat nose pickups that they bring in from Japan and stuff now? Like a cab over looking thing.
Isuzu ones, I think you.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
want to find, one of them little Isuzu flatbeds.
And you
There's a
can't kill
bunch
them.
of there's a bunch of different makes of those coming out, and they've actually got electric ones. I seen one on the
Mhm.
island about 3 weeks ago. He was in town. He was doing at least 50, 60 kilometers an hour. Like, can't be too bad, right?
Well, like I say, look at there was never any small cars until the gas press, the gas wars, back in the day. That's what finally
yeah.
started bringing the Datsuns and the Toyotas and all those. It was
Yeah.
Well,
you put
3-cylinder geoprisms.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
necessity comes out of it. That's why Europe's had higher gas price for a long time. That's why they were running vehicles like that.
Yeah.
Or,
them little 4-wheel drive Isuzus, they got the lockout differentials and everything like that.
Yes.
Toyota and
Yes.
Jeep does. You
Yep.
put
Yes.
tracks on that thing and then an aluminum flatbed. Best
Mhm.
ice fishing rig you can get.
Definitely.
Best
Yeah.
ice fishing, hunting, farming rig going, man. Absolutely.
Ladas. Why were they so popular for hunting and that? You didn't give a shit. You
Mhm.
couldn't kill them. They were easy to fix. They were.
Yeah. I don't want the electric one, but you find me a diesel one, I'll take that.
We had
Hey.
3 guys in high school, all had Ladas. And you know how it says Lada on the back, and then we all wrote junk. They were pissed.
But they're a workhorse. You can't kill
Oh
them.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
You can
I
run them
can't
out of
knock-
oil. You can do everything to them, and
Yeah.
there's just no killing them.
They're like
Yeah.
the Toyota, yep.
Yep, absolutely.
I was driving a Renault Encore at the time, so I wasn't really in a position to tease anybody.
Well, I had the American side, the Ford Lynx, and that wasn't much more impressive. That was, at the time, especially in '86, when most cars were, they should have been called the SS whatever because they were 20 feet long. So mine was definitely a compact.
I was only a year old, Andrew.
Yeah, well, there you go. You're getting schooled.
Mhm. Your guys' both were still sexier than my 83 Chevy Celebrity.
My buddy had an 83 Celebrity wagon.
Yep.
Yeah, that's funny.
So
I knew a
Paul,
guy-
Paul, at least you got a coffee out of the trip, right?
Well, no, I was going to, but I didn't.
Oh,
You know,
Fine.
if I had room on my bus, I would have shoved it on my bus this morning because I was stopped waiting to start my run. And I seen it. I walked over to it, looked at it, and go, oh, gee, I'm going to stop here on the way back. Well, then I had to stop and get fuel for my truck, and I forgot all about the stupid thing. Damn. And was that was what, an hour and a half ago? It was at 8:30. I seen that sign, thing there,
yeah.
table.
13 seconds and a quarter mile. Wow, dude.
This was the most impressive car I ever rented in my life. This was in Liverpool, and it was a 0.9 diesel with half the engine in the front, the other half in the back.
What
What?
the hell?
Yeah, even the guy renting it to me had a good laugh, so it wasn't some local thing. It was
Oh, it's like a 1.8, but it's broken half.
0.9. It was a
Oh,
0.9.
0.9 altogether. I thought it was 0.9 up front,
No.
0.9 in the back, so 1.8.
It was all together. Yep.
Oh, good.
Yep.
How
Yeah.
long was 0 to 60? A year and a half? Next week?
I kept calling it Mr. Bean's car. You can see in the comment, I said, well, return Mr. Bean's car to him with added bird crap on the door. The size, I believe, was the bird was bigger than the car because of the size of the crap. You can see it on the door.
Wow.
Did it get a good gas mileage?
No, God, you had to have it to the floor just to get it anywhere.
Hey, good morning, Bill.
The Fiat I had in Scotland was 10 times better than that.
Didn't see Mike in the chat. Well, good morning, Mike.
Morning, all in the
Hey.
chat.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Mike. Yeah.
I was laughing when Roger was giving Kim shit about his coffee.
Mhm.
Yep.
You had the 72 Camaro. I had the 73 Anita. With the, well, it had a 427 out of a Chevy van later on, but it came with the 350 and the low first, second, third
Mhm.
gear. God, I hated that thing when I had that transmission in it. Gutless
Farmer.
piece of sh-
We call that a farmer 4-speed, Mike.
Mhm. Well, I had to put it in a Camaro.
Yeah,
Wow.
Corey, exactly.
Basically, they couldn't find a Saginaw tranny at the time and ended up using that, I assume.
Mhm.
Corey
There's
Manos
actually-
says if you drive it off a cliff, yep.
It'll go 0 to 60. Depends on how fast the wind's blowing, Corey. Probably float back up.
Push a button and have the wings go out, you know?
Newfound, what's up? What's up, Kim?
Good morning, Bill. How you doing? The
How you doing, Bill?
Hi, Bill.
it's
All right.
it's just a blasé kind of day here.
Hey, building house.
Is it Paul? Is it warm and sunny there?
Oh, wow, it's warm, but it's not sunny. Piss and rain.
Yeah. Mike's got sunshine, but cold, right?
Yeah, I seen Winnipeg is like minus 22 Celsius this morning, so I'm assuming you're getting a lot of that.
Yes, negative 18 Celsius here.
Jeez. That's cold. Oh, be right back.
All right, now that Andrew's gone, it's 69 degrees here.
Oh,
At 8:15 in the morning. You can keep that.
that's electric blanket weather there, you know.
I go put that cardigan on that Michael keeps talking about.
That's funny. David says it's a little brisk over there too, right, David?
Yeah, 5 degrees C. It's not bad. Still t-shirt weather.
Jesus Christ. Doc.
So I don't think there's a lot of flying going to go on today.
No, I don't think so. Not around here anyway. So
Not here. Thanksgiving.
Half my neighborhood's empty. You go outside and there's no cars on my entire street. I think we're one of the only ones here.
Pointer.
So Andrew, are you going to be going down to your other house and do some work shortly, or?
No, we actually just got tenants this morning there. They just sent the deposit a while ago, so we're doing
Oh,
the paperwork
cool.
today. So that's
I didn't
good.
figure that would take too long.
Mm-mm.
Not in
We
that
got-
area.
And we got a good person there. We got somebody, she's 60 and she works for an insurance company and got her
nice.
shit together.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah.
Good
I'm
choice.
happy. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
My Camaro was the 350 stock. Yeah, mine was too at first.
I had an 80, my friend and I bought matching Camaros, 1982, $400 for the both of them. They both had company modified 400s. And one was lime green with black pinstriping, and the other one was black with lime green. It looked like Tonka toys when we bought them. Next thing you know, we're driving down with our balls at JD laughing at each other like that down the highway. What a cough and waiting to be filled. That's what it was.
Yep. Yeah, that's what mine ended up. Yep.
Wow.
I do remember the time because I used to be into dirt bikes and I bought a CR250, a used one. And my father's like, let me try that thing. And you have go across our yard and then you go through this trail and up on a field. So he got going onto it and his second kick down onto it. So he's like,
Yep.
like, you know,
Yep.
it lifts.
Power band kicked in.
Turned it off right there, left it on its side and walked the next mile home and left it. That fucking thing is crazy. But you could have brought it home at least. So I had to go back and find my bike. It was the middle of the
Same
field.
thing.
Really?
Yep, same thing. My dad got on my YZ 250
Oh.
and the power band kicked on. He didn't even make it around the house. But once he got used to it, I got grounded off of that thing for a week. He rode the sucker all over the place.
Oh,
and
no.
it pissed me off.
No, my father wrote it off right there and then left it, never touched it, and I had to go get it, and he never wanted to even look at it again.
Yeah. Yeah, he bought me a 450 Enduro Kawasaki, like a 77.
Oh
I
wow!
grew up riding that thing, and then I saved up enough of my own money and bought a new YZ 250. I had to relearn how to ride dirt bike. It was crazy to me too.
I cannot
amount
believe
of
the
power.
price of those things today.
Hmm.
It is terrifying. I went with my
Yep.
father when I was home to Honda. We had to go do something for his trailer. I forget now. And I'm looking, and I was shocked to see the sticker prices on bikes.
Hmm.
Price of bikes is crazy over here. It's
Yeah,
I've been
They're-
thinking about another one, but
They're way
it'll be-
more utilitarian over there, though, aren't they? People use them for a whole lot more.
Well, we've got all sorts of different styles of bike for doing different things with. Yeah,
same as here. Like Scandinavia, for instance, they have a huge motocross runs. They're really big into motocross dirt bike and that. But yeah, a lot of the BMW, the enduro style, and all that as well. And yeah, there's.
Yeah. Tourers.
I'd like to get an
race
enduro. If I was ever to
copies.
get a bike again, I'd like that kind of mix.
I always wanted to fix mine up and rewrite it again.
Unfortunately, I'm allowed to drive a 110,000 pound truck here in Canada, but I can't drive nothing bigger than a 50cc bike. So go figure.
49.9 cc's and under, you don't even need a license for you.
What's that?
50 cc and under, you don't need a license for
No,
you.
absolutely. But even on my license, it states 50cc.
My
And when I went to
brother-in-law,
Ontario to change my license, because here we use numbers in Quebec, but in Ontario it's letters. And it was a new girl, and she's like, I don't know what he has. I said, I have everything. Hoping, and she did. She threw on motorcycle right to 1,000cc, everything. And then her supervisor came over at the last second. She's like, I don't think he has bike. And it's like, drop dead, you old bag.
yeah, my brother-in-law bought one of the little 48 cc or 49 cc. They're called mini bikes.
Mhm.
It looks like a Harley. It's chopped out and everything.
Yep.
The tiny little sucker. That sucker moves. Holy
Yep.
crap! It's
Some bad
automatic.
accidents with those, though.
Yeah, it's an automatic 3-speed, no clutch. You just click through them, and if you just keep clicking down, eventually come back around to neutral.
Have you seen some of the accidents on YouTube on those, though? People getting hit because you can't see them on the road.
Yeah, I can understand that. They get wobbly as hell too when you get them in full speed. Jesus, they're freaky because your knees are already in your
Yeah,
chest, and it does a little number like this. You don't have the ability to.
Years ago, that was a sideshow and a circus, and now it become a trend.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm out. I got some stuff I got to get done. before
Okay,
everybody gets
Justin,
here.
thanks for coming in, buddy.
Good luck
I'll
with
see
those
y'all
kids,
later.
Justin. Yeah, fun, buddy.
I'm about to go out there because my wife sounds like she's about to kill somebody. So
I could hear it. Yeah, good luck, buddy.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, the only experience I had was back in the early 70s. I had a friend of mine come by because I was used to riding, like cruisers, okay, like that. But-
like that. Yeah,
but-
like that. He says.
Yeah, but he had a dirt bike, I think it was a Kawasaki 125 or whatever. And he says, go ahead and take it for a little ride. So I got on it, gave it a little bit of gas, and that baby came up in the air in the front end.
Oh,
And I was sliding. You know how when it goes up in the air, you slide down the seat, and pretty soon I was standing on my feet while it was going away, and the more it pulled away, the more I was twisting the throttle. And it was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and,
they call-
and here I'm running behind this thing, and finally I let go of the throttle. It comes back down. I said, "No,
Whiskey.
you keep your bike."
Yeah, whiskey throttled it. Yeah. My son
My
had the
bike
70
drove
Dodge
training.
Charger.
It was a VSA 350,
Yeah.
and it was
What is BSA?
Birmingham Small Arms.
Oh,
Used to
okay.
make-
Bike
most
line.
make real motorbikes.
Really nice bike.
They made
Really
some
nice.
really super reliable bikes back in the
Yep.
day.
And I said to this guy on the course, yeah, I'll take you on the back of my bike, but this is what you do. And I said, whenever we get to say we have to stop for some reason, don't put your feet down. He said, oh, okay, why not? I said, because if we're at a traffic lights and I have to go, I've got to go. I can't wait for you. Well, sure enough, we stopped at a traffic light, and sure enough, he put his foot down. And sure enough, I left him behind.
He was standing there, huh?
Uh-huh.
Have you seen the new Honda Monkey? Andrew,
No.
Can't say I have.
you should look one of those up. I'm getting one. I don't care what Sarah says.
On the
Don't care what
monkey?
Sarah says.
Yep.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Isn't that thing freaking sweet? It's brand new too.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, that thing is badass. What do you mean crazy? Look at that thing.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
sexy. Wrote all over it.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Monkey
4,000
bike. Yeah, we've had those around for
Yeah.
a while. Great little things.
Is that Canadian?
I don't know.
Oh, they were cheaper than that here at our local Honda shop. But
Find a dealer.
They've been making that same bike, but calling it different things since
Yeah.
But wasn't that street and trail or something, bike?
it was a Trail 70 or a Trail 50 and a Trail
The
90.
Trail 70,
think
I
it-
had that. That has the long shaft in the front, like the other
Yeah.
the guy I showed
Yeah.
a while ago.
I think that one is a 175 or something like that in it.
Wow.
So they took the 50 frame and put a 175 in it.
Yeah, it's like a 170 or 150 cc on them now. Yeah, electric
What?
start and all.
If you rode that around me, I'd punch you in the mouth. That's it.
Nah, your ass ain't catching me, ma.
My bike would smoke that in first gear, bud.
I don't care. I'm buying one. I'm riding that. I'm even gonna go to the Harley shop and get some of the leather.
Yeah,
with the
it's
fringe
small
on them.
enough. It's small enough you could ride it up and down between the cornrows.
That's the one I used to have years ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I always used to joke and say the things in the front that just the handlebars with the hot and cold taps on.
So, what was that? Andrew, a CT70? What was that?
70, yeah.
No.
It was a beast.
They were such reliable, good little bikes. Actually, you can fit two people on them. I mean,
I
like,
drove that in a river and it was still going. I
Yeah.
it wouldn't lose its prime. Like,
I mean, I like my KLR because I'm so tall. It's a big bike, but you know, one of those would be fun to bash around on, right?
well, I was
one
like
was
10 or 11 when I had that. That was
Yeah.
They're getting snow in
Yeah, A
Wisconsin.
bike like that one, Rick, you wouldn't need to wear a crash helmet because your knees would be up here somewhere.
That's right. That's right. Or I could just stand up, right, and let the bike go. It's funny too, because like I have a 73 Kawasaki 100cc enduro. I can't remember what it is. KE 100. That's what it is. Yeah, in the shop. Just a little tiny bike, and I never ever got around to getting it running yet. I just
I
I had
never
an
broke.
RM100 from Japan and I had an aluminum sprocket onto it. What a disaster. It was like a pie
Yeah, that-
plate on it. It
Yeah,
was
that's a
literally-
stupid idea by itself.
Yeah. No.
Might as well make the chain aluminum at that point too, and probably save the sprocket.
Wooden links, that would have sorted it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wooden
yes.
links.
Or you could
Absolutely.
change it over to belt drive, right?
Oh, those things were dangerous. God, I hated those belt-driven things. The belt would shred and come around and slap you, mother. Yeah, I never broke any bones on a bike, Bill. I got lucky. Just about to buy a KLR a few years ago. Too
Amen.
heavy.
Oh, KLRs aren't too heavy.
Yeah, he went to the KLX 250 and then boarded out.
XJ900s are heavy.
I had an XJ600. The KLX is a nice bike for sure. But I like to carry a little more weight and go a little farther. So that's why I like my KLR. But
Yeah, I never thought my crotch rocket was heavy either until I sat on it drunk one night and just fell flat over, and I couldn't too freaking drunk to stand it back up.
yeah.
I'm down there like a little kid, just 1 foot kicking it, trying to get it off my other damn leg.
I had a big old TT 500 Yamaha way back enduro. It was giant, massive, heavy war tank thing. Lots of fun though.
All my buddies that were just as drunk with me were too busy laughing and crying that they couldn't help me.
Going, back when I had my bike, to buy a new one like that these days, the price would be, back then I could have bought the bike, a trailer, and a car to tow it places with. It's absolutely stupid, the price of bikes now.
The price new on them are astronomical, but the used bike market is so cheap. It's crazy how cheap you can
No,
buy
here,
this.
here either.
Oh,
There's booming
really?
because the bikes are so expensive. They're rising. The same as
Oh.
snowmobiles. A snowmobile today is 20 grand, 15 to 20
Yeah.
grand for a good one. So
Yeah.
the old ones are even going for a couple of grand.
Yeah, there's a 2012 BMW crotch rocket here, and I've wanted one of them for a while, and it's only like $3 grand.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was an old guy that's got it and everything. That's 1,000. It's in great shape. Never been laid over, all that.
Three grand here, I'd get you a pallet with a load of bits on it. You could assemble and maybe have a complete bike.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Just do it yourself bike.
The best bike I ever owned was my CX500 Honda. And it just kept going, chugging along. It'd take you over the speed limit, it'd give you a nice fun ride, and it'd do it at good mileage and with a good range in the tank as well.
But the 650 power, you can't beat them.
Yeah, my buddy's actually got the Yamaha Tenra 700. That's a nice enduro, but that's getting into the crazy money too, right? Best bang for your buck has always been the KLR for the since 1984 or so.
Part of the reason for the CX500 being so nice and high up on my list was I bought it new and it cost me about £1,100, but that included gloves and crash helmet I bought as well at the same time, and the total bill was £1,100.
Oh.
Later, with 214,000 miles on the clock, I sold it for nearly as much as I bought it for in the first place.
Okay, little girl. Okay. No. I don't know how you do it, JDS. You're just a talented guy.
Yep. It's crazy.
ADS cracks me up.
How many?
Yeah, they got over here in the States, they've got all the big Thanksgiving Day parades on. Detroit is raining like hell. New York is dark and dingy, but it's got always the young little hotties trooping through town. And Bill's talking about the 450R. I don't know what that is.
Like WR450R.
Yeah.
Paul, did you ever ride motorcycles?
No, I was never licensed to drive a motorcycle, but I have ridden one.
Hey, there
I
you
think
go.
The last one I had was a Kawasaki 1500 lowboy.
Yeah.
But you know what I was always afraid of? If you ever laid that sucker over, it'd take two of you to pick the damn thing back up
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
But boy, it did ride nice. And what got me out of riding motorcycle, I was going through town, right downtown.
Morning, JD.
And all of a sudden, a lady pulled right out in front of me, saw me, and stopped right in front of me. And I had to and went around her, and I came back home and I sold all my motorcycles.
There's actually an easy balance point to pick up any motorcycle if you actually know how to do it. It's with the handlebar and then the back, and then you just flip it up. I had a buddy, he moved his parents went to Florida on vacation, and he moved his dad's Goldwing and didn't realize the kickstand had a spring on it. So when he went to lean it back,
Oh, no.
he laid it right down. He called me. I drove 4 hours across Ontario to stand this bike back up. And his dad had sent him an email because he had a camera in the garage. He's like, "You better get my bike up before we're home." So
Hey,
he-
Hugh's
Thank you.
in his digs there.
Morning, boys.
you.
What's up?
You know, with that blur in the background, Hugh, you know, you almost look like you're on the streets at some parade somewhere.
Do I?
Yep.
Actually, kind of weird, isn't it? Let's see if I can fix it.
You probably have that filter on, the blur filter.
I do. Yeah. Looks kind of weird. Backgrounds and filters.
And I can see it's chilly out there because you got your coat and your scarf and everything. And
Here is. Now, for some reason, my camera is reversed today. That's weird. What is that? What you guys up to?
Oh, talking cars, bikes, you know how world changes every.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell is that? Ever heard of a Helix? A Honda Helix bike?
No, I don't think I
That's
have.
Rick might have.
That's a goofy looking mother.
Honda Helix.
I know what a Honda Helix is. Yeah,
That is a goofy looking bike. This is a 1995 Honda Helix.
they got Honda's
the-
made a few strange looking bikes along the way that really didn't become popular.
It's like a overly sized moped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll have to take a look.
250. A 250 Honda Helix, 1995. Excellent condition. Stored indoors. $2
How
grand.
much?
Well,
$2 grand.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, it's what we would call a scooter.
Yeah.
Scooter.
Yeah.
let's do it.
But it's got a
Most scooters.
250 cc on a little dinky bike.
Yeah, it's a 250.
Wow.
Yeah, 1995 Honda Helix 250 cc. Yep. 17,000 miles on her.
There you go, Hugh. That's you now. There you go.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, come on.
Don't
now.
even need the hat. There we go.
Yeah. The bowl looked better.
Now my head is warm.
Oh, 03 Harley Davidson 1200 Centennial Edition for $3 grand.
Oh, I can add a background. Oh, let's see what I can add.
they did make the Honda Matic, and it's actually in a few different years. JDS. That's funny. You know what, Bill? The
Yeah.
Grom is actually a fun little bike to ride. I actually rode one last summer just for a few minutes. It was really fun.
Yep, buddy of mine
Which
got a
one?
Grom. A
Honda
Grom.
Grom.
Yep.
Just a little tiny thing, man. It catwalks so easy. It was cool.
Yeah.
What did you?
Yeah.
I didn't miss what you said. What was
A
that?
Grom.
Which bike?
A Honda Grom.
Grom, GR.
Grom. Grom. Or
Never
GRA.
heard of it.
Well, it's Graham, but no, it's a Grom. He uses it for a pit bike. He does dirt track racing, and he flies around the pits and everything on that little Honda.
Oh, okay. What's everybody up to today?
Oh, gonna go down for a turkey sometime this evening.
Couple.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, buddy. Make a stunt
Yeah.
bike out of a Honda Grom. No, I wouldn't even jump a Honda Grom.
Here comes the Lord and Master himself, Roger.
Hey.
Oh, for frick's sake.
Hey.
What's
How's
up, Lord
everybody?
Master?
Master.
Happy Thanksgiving to all the American friends.
Thank you, sir.
And for us Canadians, it's another craft dinner night, so suck it up.
You know what? I don't hear a lot about people deep frying turkeys anymore. Do you?
Anita was just saying she was going
Yeah,
to
she-
deep fry hers.
But I think what killed it all was you heard about those deep fryer fires.
Oh yeah, people that don't realize they got to have the turkey completely thawed before they throw it in
Yep.
boiling grease.
Yep.
Ooh. Hey, Newfound Drones, what's up, man? Hey, JDS.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, that's your bike, Hugh.
What bike?
That ZR 750 you did? Kawasaki 750 in the blue with the fairing and everything on it.
What about it?
It's right here for sale for $1,200.
Let's see.
Hey,
Pull it up. Let's take a look.
hey, Rick.
Oh.
Andrew.
There it is.
Everybody.
Yeah, that looks pretty similar. That looks like it. It was a good bike. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, there's a tank and all the.
That bike's
Hey,
almost
Chris.
20 years old now, eh? That's an old bike
Hey,
now.
Roger.
Hi,
Oh,
Chris.
what year is this
Hey,
guy?
Mr. Chris in
Hey.
Mason.
It's a 2000, so yeah, it's 20 years old.
21 years old, almost
Yeah.
22. Yeah.
Yeah,
Does it look like it's good shape there, Mike?
it's in great shape.
Yeah.
Runs great, clear title, never been laid over.
Tell him you'll take it.
$1,200.
I paid. I think I paid 1,800 for mine back in like 2003, and I sold it for like $5,000. But I had put a lot of money into it with the Jivvy luggage and the fairing. And
PC Joan, dude. Good morning.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that one's got the
Yeah, you see-
luggage on the back and everything too.
So for that price, $1,200, that has the fairings and everything and the luggage and everything on it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that
No,
one does,
The
but
Mike's does, the one that's for sale.
yeah, yeah, the one I was just showing you a
Yes.
picture of. It has bearings and everything on it and the luggage
Oh, I
in the
didn't
back. Yeah.
see it on the bike.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a really good deal. Then.
I'm going to say hi to everybody. So
Okay.
since I came in, I've been trying to, but
Okay, Roger, you're on.
okay. Andrew, Hugh, Chris, Paul Hodges, David, Carpenter Rick, Mike, Paul Murray, and everybody in the chat. You got JDS, Newfound Bill, Jones, Newfound. Hi. I'm tired, guys. Sorry about that. AC Joan, dude, hanging with JD. Everybody in the chat, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. And a happy Thanksgiving to all the American friends. There we go.
Thank you, Roger.
Look at
I'm
that.
gonna
I got-
share a little. I'm going to share a little secret with you guys. When I come in, I say, "Hey, everybody."
Yeah.
Hey.
And then we say, hey,
Hey, everybody.
come on.
Yeah.
Happy
But
New Year.
I'm lazy.
people appreciate hearing their names too.
Yeah.
So.
Do they? Well, fuck you, Roger. Fuck you.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Did you hear your name on that one, Roger?
Yeah, oh yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
What do you think?
Careful,
This
Hugh.
isn't the
He'll
Cajun
take you to
Roadhouse.
task like he did Kim.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, we enjoyed that little back and forth on the chat, Roger. We enjoyed that.
Well, I've been trying to phone him, see if he wants a coffee, but he never answers the phone. So, and I'm in the line for the coffee. So, hey, Mason, very nice video there. Like, great flying there, my friend.
Yep.
Oh, is this a? Yeah, see now. Thank you,
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Need a square amount for my goggles. Okay. Well, I was going 120 clicks there all the way home, and the cops out there with their radar gun, and I was okay.
No, I was waiting. I was like, uh-oh.
Oh, I kept my eyes in the mirror after that, checking in the back.
Cops tried to pull me over, but when I hit gravel, they weren't catching me.
Morning, Corey. And if anybody gets bored, I posted my latest video. If you watch the first 10 seconds, you're good. That's all you need to see.
Hey, Corey.
I watched the whole thing there, Hugh.
Oh, well, thank you, Chris. You must have been really bored.
Well, still, it's out of respect.
Oh, I appreciate that. That's pretty kind.
Hey, Roger, put your little banner in there, will you?
Yeah. Yeah, I will. Yeah.
But Chris,
I
that's
watched
why I did that time lapse up at the front. That way, you could see the whole opening in like 10 seconds.
I didn't watch Dave Donder's Christmas in 2002.
Oh yeah, Throwback Thursday
Ooh.
today. I tell you what, that party, it was Throw Up Thursday later on. There was a lot of drink drunk.
It looked damn cold, I know that.
Yeah, they drunk plenty of insulation.
Oh, yeah.
Please check out Roger's PayPal, folks. Help with internet costs, a couple of counselings. So incidents between him and Kim regarding the coffee don't happen too often.
Hey, Andrew.
There's good on the phone. Hexacopper to test the lithium ion. Oh, good, Corey. I'm looking forward to hearing how that goes, man.
Kim's like a typical
Maybe what-
child, doesn't do what he's told, right?
Yep.
That'll happen.
And Andrew's quick to agree.
I mean, Kim was probably told not to answer the phone to strangers while I'm out. That's the thing.
What did you?
I'm working on
Roger,
something,
did you-
David, but I had to come in and chime in. Very well said.
Yeah.
Roger, did you hear what Rick and his brother are talking
No.
about doing
No.
while you're in the hospital?
No.
We were gonna get 2 Chewbacca costumes and leave the car in Lavigny and walk up to the windows and start tapping them. Get freaked right out.
That'll be good.
Yeah, we'd film it and the whole happen. We'll have to wait and see.
You guys are both gonna have to film it from your individual viewpoints and then edit the 2 videos together.
Well, what it scare the hell out of you guys if all of a sudden Chewbacca was looking back at you through the window?
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, I guess
That's Chewbacca, sorry.
I guess if Hugh's there, that just might happen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very glad I went and got that screwdriver set that's on special.
Did you? Good.
You know, yesterday I looked on the Canadian Tire thing, and it says 410 in stock. I got there was only 3 on the shelf.
Wow.
Yeah. And the special started this morning.
There's only 3 left.
Yeah.
I was trying to get Andrew to send you a picture of the one in the Napa store, but I didn't know if you guys had Napa. But he explained it would cost more there than it would have.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It was a 100-piece screwdriver set here in our Napa for $20.
Oh yeah.
In the cute stand that you wanted and everything.
Uh-huh.
Then there was even a whole Carlisle tool set of my Fisher Price tools that you could have got for Kim.
This is where we wait for Kim to say thank you.
Oh, anyway, and there wasn't that many people at the grocery store this morning, which I was very happy about.
Yeah, what Mason said.
And good morning, Andrew.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good. And good morning, Mr. Hodges.
Hey, Mr. Hugh.
Mr. Rick. Oh, 422 grams. Yeah, that's just a little bit over the limit, isn't it, Corey?
Yeah.
But then it doesn't matter.
Geez, I thought we
Still
were talking about marijuana. That was a good start.
You were
I think this is still a drone channel mostly, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah.
I've been trying to change.
Only on Mondays and Fridays.
This is Paul Murray channel. This is not a drone channel. This is the Paul.
Oh
Murray.
yeah, everything goes here. Everything goes.
Yeah.
Anything that's on your mind is on our mind as well.
Well, if Paul Murray wasn't
beg to
sharing that rain,
What's that, Rick?
said if you weren't sharing that rain with us, we'd actually be able to go fly.
Well, you know what are friends for, Rick?
Well, you know, right?
Right
Like,
back.
may as well make all our days miserable, right?
Exactly.
You know, and if I haven't said it lately to you guys, fuck all y'all guys. Fuck all y'all.
What do you say?
Somebody's festive today.
Yeah.
Hugh's become the master of his own digs there. You notice that? He's like,
Hey, if a friend can't tell you to shut the fuck up, then I don't know shit. Oh shit.
well, what we were all trying to figure out there, Chris, is are you going through work withdrawal today?
Not really. I'm hoping the clock will go back one more day so I can take another day off.
It's a nice
You know?
thought, but probably not.
Yeah, but of course, I got my street lawyer
But,
keep me in check. You know what I mean?
Three lawyers with him, yep.
Street.
Yeah, he keeps me out- I tell you right now, he keeps me out of trouble. Believe me.
Yep.
I have no problem putting a foot in somebody's ass. I have no problem doing that. What the? Y'all have a great day. I'll try to talk to y'all later on if anybody's on.
Okay, Chris.
All right, Chris.
Take
Have a
Happy
good day, guys.
Thanksgiving, Chris.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Bye.
it's so nice. I was gonna try to get a flight in, and I got to cook dinner for my wife today. So,
Also, if the weather's good enough for you to fly today?
oh yeah, hell yeah, yeah.
Oh, man. No, not here.
All right, Andrew, I know you're there.
I'm here.
God bless you, brother.
Right back at you. I hope you and your family have an amazing
Hey.
Thanksgiving.
Right, big hug, buddy. Big hug. Can you feel it?
I got it right here. You're choking me. You're too strong.
Y'all
Or was
take
that
care. See you
purpose?
later.
Take
Okay,
care,
Chris.
buddy.
Bye-bye.
Hey, guys.
All right, buddy.
Oh my god.
You doing?
Oh. I think today I'm just gonna sit back and watch a movie. I think I haven't watched one in a while. So I'm just gonna...
Oh, there you go.
I guess that's what you're looking at today, working on, right?
No.
I still picture Rick and them going to the house with their toboggan thing and getting all fucked up from all the booby traps that Kim has set up.
Hey, hanging with JD. Hope you're doing good.
Well, you know, our movie reviewer, Hugh, didn't get a chance to see that picture.
No.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh,
Hold on.
come on, Hugh. We got a script to stick to.
Yeah. You can tell he's hustling too. Everything on his workbench is shaking.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, what did I miss?
Andrew recommends this movie for you to watch today.
Okay, everybody's watching because it's the last time, so
Okay.
it's not going to be a reoccurrence. So there you go. Inspired by Rick's talk this morning about you guys doing the Chewbacca thing. So there you go.
Oh, that's
You feel-
adorable.
You feel the pins yet there?
Oh, my back hasn't been good in 6 months. I'm learning to live through the pain. Let's just say.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, Uncle Paul. Uncle Paul.
Yeah.
Annabelle caught her first mouse last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
did she
Yeah.
bring it to you and show you?
Oh, we're gonna get all wussed.
No.
out.
Yeah.
Didn't quite kill it. Oh, Andrew Squeamish didn't kill it, but she was playing with it and throwing it around and
Throwing it up
You
in
know,
the air,
people-
yep.
I was
yep.
squeamish about
Yeah.
Paul's comments, not the cat with the mouse. I just
Oh.
to clarify.
anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, this was in the middle of the night, so my son grabbed it and threw it outside. But
Really?
anyway, yeah,
Well,
that was
good
really
for
cool.
her.
yeah, I saw her like just before I went to bed. I saw a mouse run past me and a cat right behind it, going into the laundry room, and then I put out traps. But anyway, the cat got it. So
Your guys'
Good
whole
job.
conversation reminds me of that old English show that my wife watches all the time. Have you guys seen my pushy? Backboard.
What show is that?
Oh, I don't even know the hell the name of the old lady.
I can't remember the name of it, but I do remember that Mrs. Slocum's the character's name.
Yeah.
Are you being served? That's it.
Oh yes. I've seen the
Oh,
Pornhub
yeah.
equivalent as well. Are you being perved? I've seen that one. I've seen both equally amusing in their own way.
are you being perved?
Curved, yeah.
You got a link to that one, huh?
It shouldn't be hard to find.
Oh.
That's funny.
Oh,
Oh, I was wondering where the heck that was coming from. All of a sudden, like I could hear salsa music.
yeah, I was wondering when it's going to go away.
Is that a dancing cucumber?
That's a
Oh, the
cactus.
cactus. Oh,
I think, yeah.
well,
Mhm. Hence why Christmas in Arizona would suck. There's living proof.
In honor of Paul Murray and his puppet show. There we go.
oh no, you didn't. You son of a bitch.
Are you on a vendetta trip this morning or something?
Me, no. I'm good.
Kim, do you got a voodoo doll close? I'll pay you.
I'll chip in.
There you go.
Extra pins.
We'll go halvesies.
Yeah. Go Dutch.
Well, the thing of it is very easily we could rectify this whole thing, you know.
Well,
I don't like the word
I can-
rectum coming out of your
I
mouth.
can,
I'm ready to pull pin at any time, so you knock
Yeah.
yourself out.
I can leave any time too.
Yeah, that leave button is just glaring at me.
The ejectocito
I'll
button.
tell you what we'll do. We'll leave it up to Paul Hodges whether or not he wants to
Oh, no, we won't.
have a moment.
Yeah, Hodges, let's hear what you want.
Tell us what you want, what you really, really want, buddy.
So,
You know what I
Roger,
really want?
Roger,
Ice balls?
are you going to fire up a new link here, Roger? Oh, jeez. Well, Kim's 100% in. I see his comment.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. You feel yucky still? Yeah.
You got a sick child there?
I don't know if
Either that or you were talking into your ex-wife's belly button. I couldn't tell.
No. Sick.
You.
Sick children.
Right.
Yeah, I just, oh God. My skin, it's alive, it's crawling. God.
Oh yeah.
So you guys emails? What?
I think Kim set
Roger,
up a
what did your
play date.
neighbor think about your aerials you did for him?
I don't know. I haven't seen him this morning.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you emailed it to him.
You haven't seen him. You haven't
well-
seen him in weeks, have you?
Pardon? What?
You haven't seen your neighbor there in weeks, have you?
Oh, he was here yesterday.
Oh, okay. Did you get all his
Yeah.
drone stuff figured out?
He asked me to go fly his property, take pictures of it again and all that.
So
Mike
Mike,
is-
he didn't get a
He has a
drone.
drone now. Why isn't he doing it?
Yeah, that's what.
Sorry, Hugh.
I didn't ask him. I didn't ask him why. I was going to ask him, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I
Sorry,
know
you go ahead.
Nothing important.
Uh,
Never
is,
is.
yeah. Because I know he's staying about 15, 20 feet away from me because he's got a cold.
Mm.
Oh,
Hold on, I'm writing down JDS's cell phone number.
Oh, God.
Oh, too late, JDS. Too late,
Yeah.
bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may as well just go change that now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that into a hot link somewhere on Reddit.
Yeah. All I'm going to say is enjoy your upcoming subscriptions.
Yeah. I did that to a buddy of mine for his birthday. Put his birthday on Bizman online or whatever, and he was selling I wrote that he was selling a Volkswagen Beetle diesel, low miles, 50 miles to the gallon, yada yada. Made the whole damn list and put his cell phone number down there. And I told everybody you get an extra $1,000 off. You say happy birthday. He got so many goddamn phone calls.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, he told us all that nobody ever called him on his birthday or whatever. So
how about a Kijiji ad looking for love with JDS's number?
it's going right on Grinder.
I'm more worried he'll find something.
Yeah.
And I'm reading the bio now. I may be tall, but I'm still a bottom.
Yeah.
Looking for a big cuddly top.
Well, you know how that is, Hugh. A pancake's never done until you flip it over. It's
Great guy.
No
completely
comment.
grounded in reality.
Don't ask, don't tell.
I didn't realize American Thanksgiving was like this.
enough whiskey in your cup. It's always like
I guess, eh?
best part of Wicked.
Hello.
Is it JDS?
Probably his neighbor.
Bring it on,
So
boys. Okay, buddy. I have it copied and saved.
They just have the turkey parade on there, and they switched it over to somebody standing alongside. He had this hat on that looked like it was a turkey upside down, not a real turkey, but
Obviously. Yeah.
and he pushed a button on the side, and the back legs were going like this.
My niece has some pajamas like that. I forgot what the little cartoon character's name is, but it's some Disney movie. Stitch.
Ah,
It's a full Stitch outfit, and she puts her hands in the sleeves, and there's little airlines that run up there, and she squeezes her hands, and his ears move with the. Her annoying ass will sit there and have a whole conversation with you with the ears doing this number as she's speaking. Oh God. Never wanted to throw a freaking 12-year-old in my life.
Hey, so Furball, if you can hear the chat, when I get done with your Viking ship, it's going to go right there on that shelf. Right there. It's some prime real estate.
Prime.
I guess I better paint the bottom of my shelves, though, too.
Yeah, they're reflecting light. Jesus.
I don't like that. Not cool.
Might want to start painting all them books and everything too then, because that plastic's pretty shiny.
Probably should.
You can call it yourself a little black book. That was
I used to have one of those.
didn't we all? Until the digital age came out, we just put it in our phone.
I don't know. A lot of my friends were kind of useless. Some of them were pretty good, but I hang out with a bunch of geeks too. I had like 2 or 3 different groups of friends.
Yeah. It was kind of that way too, even like the small town we were in, everybody kind of broke up in little groups. It was all the way, it's always been like that though in that town. Still is. all the old guys
Hey,
that
good
go
morning,
down to the
Girl.
bar. All the old guys that go down in the bar and stuff, they all know each other real well, but they sit in little groups of three, just three, and then these three guys and yada yada. And then instead of just joining each other at a one table, they'll yell across the whole fucking bar at each other and have a conversation.
The bar that I used to work at when I was a kid was the bar where all the teachers went on Friday. That was the big tavern that they all went to.
Now we know how you graduated. All right.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, great place to work, man. Great place to work. The mayor at the time owned the hotel, and his son was the bartender. And we, as workers, whatever you were doing, I was usually bouncing and serving. I was allowed to drink free draft beer all night.
Oh yeah. Yeah, in Jamestown here, it kind of works that way too. The bouncers get free drinks.
Yep. Free drinks and drunk girls at the end of the night.
Yeah. There's only like one
Winning.
one or two bars in our town that actually has a door guy and a bouncer considered. Same guy.
Yeah, honestly, I only ever had maybe one or two altercations. Most of the time, I was really good at talking drunks down.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's one of the reasons they got me to do it.
It was never
Not much
guys
much.
that were an issue. It was breaking up women that I hated.
That I never had. to do.
I got marks up on my upper arm still from cat claws on them trying to scratch and pull each other's hair, breaking it up.
Oh, yeah, when I saw a cat fight, I didn't break it up. I just cheered them on and watched. That was a good Saturday night, man.
Winner
You
take
don't
all,
interfere
right?
with that. What's that?
Winner take all.
Oh, so 1 year.
Oh damn, Kim. 5-hour print and it broke on him last night. Okay.
1 year I was dating this girl, and her best friend was also into me, and her best friend was head of the students' council. And so on Valentine's Day, this girl that liked me had sent me roses, and her best friend, who also liked me, intercepted the roses and then resent them from her.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know what? That was supposed to end up as you?
A
Three-way,
three-way.
maybe.
2, 3.
Yeah. A three-way.
Unfortunately, her friend was really ugly, not my type at all. The girl that sent them.
It's all the
originally was
same when you
Miss
hit the
Fall.
light switch.
No, it isn't. No, it is not. You're out there with the cows. I can tell you as a.
Listen, there's some rules. The first one, I'm stopping now.
I
I ain't going there.
gotta go get coffee. Oh. They were both just outside.
Yeah, it was that girl. She was actually Miss Smith's Falls at the time, and it was like the worst girlfriend I ever had. So I used to have to go. She'd go to like the hockey things, and she'd be Miss Smith's Falls ribbon, and have to open games and stuff.
But there's no room to put them anywhere, so now your two are on the shelf for free.
Undersea.
I think Paul's muted him.
Yeah, he'll unmute when he comes back. But Rick, so what's your plans for the day?
I'm kind of under quarantine, so I really don't have any.
Yeah. Still waiting on results from the testing? And
Yeah, I'm supposed to put some brake pads on her van for her, and I was supposed to leave for home, but
Got this, Rick.
it's all good.
Thanks for muting me, Paul. I didn't think about it.
yeah, not a problem.
Well, we didn't want to listen to Sarah yell at you too much, right? So
Yeah,
No.
we didn't want to hear the crash of the pan alongside Ted.
Now we're talking about how many times the dogs need to go outside this morning.
The dogs you're giving away?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah. So far we've been out like 3 times this morning. Not bad for 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah. So Annabelle got her first kill. All right. You said
Well-
though that she didn't kill it. She was playing with it.
Yeah. I don't know. She mauled it, that's for sure.
But you got rid of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do
Well,
you-
I hope
toss
so.
it out?
Maybe there could still be some way into the house. I mean, it's a 200-year-old house. There's got to be little cracks that we don't know about, right?
Yeah.
So what did your son do? Toss it outside or?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, is your son there?
Yeah, he moved back in a few months ago.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, remember he moved out. He was out for 9 months, and then
Yeah.
he decided to come home.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like just coming home. I remember him coming home, but I thought it was only like
Yeah.
temporary.
No, no.
We definitely
Yeah,
remember
no.
him moving in with 2 women. I haven't forgot that.
Three's company.
Well, perhaps he took after dad and one of them was too ugly and
Ah, that's what it is, David.
I'm not going there.
It's-
But my prediction is if he had been getting some, he wouldn't have left. That's all I'm saying.
So the chances are that the two might have been a little bit in love with each other and not him.
No. Well, one had a boyfriend, and the other one they just weren't. They're just friends, still friends, actually.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shut up still. It's Thanksgiving. Let's not be like this today.
Well, it's like, so there's a new show called Dating on the Spectrum, and it's about autistic kids
Sure,
dating and
yeah.
how awkward it is. My son has autism, right? So, things are more complicated for him than for normal people. So,
Ah,
On the other note, Kim hates mice. With the name Furball, you wouldn't think so, but
the fur ball he creates from all the mice he skins alive.
yeah.
I don't know, the cats don't get much of a chance to eat the mice because the dog's already got them eaten.
Well, hey, that works.
It's a cheap hot meal for the dog, right?
Yeah.
I'm just really glad that I know the cat will now, take care of this.
Mhm.
That's a real good thing.
So my landlord just phoned me and he's very happy with the pictures and the videos. But
But that word, but
there's one video he loves about the 55 highway and everything. But he says, Roger, there's no freaking traffic in it. Yeah. What do you expect me to do? Put detour signs up or something?
well, I just probably hook you up and put that in there for you.
I can put a
Yeah.
couple. I can put a couple jets in there or something.
Roger, get him to come and drive his truck while you film.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean,
One car down the whole highway.
well,
But it's tractor on the highway. Yeah,
It's a
there,
country
I
road,
can
for
get
fuck's
him to
sakes.
drive his tractor in the middle of the highway, so the traffic will have to slow down. Yeah. No, that's what he says. There's no freaking traffic, and I looked at the video. It's true. There's no traffic.
Get Hodges to show up with his bus and just put the sign out, and eventually they'll all just be lined up. And
Yep. Hey, now there's an idea. Get the school bus. Stop every.
I guess I'll go out around 3:30. That's traffic
Right
hours.
again.
Does that highway actually get busy or no?
Oh yeah, it does. But like during the rush hours and all that, and then the
You need to go
summertime-
maybe set up a traffic cam over there.
summertime and everything. Yeah, but he needs that video ASP.
Ah,
don't park the car in one of the lanes. That'll slow him down. And build
Yeah.
Mhm.
or you go out on the main highway and you make it a mandatory you have to get off at this exit.
Yeah.
Or you put Kim in the tutu and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, guys, instead of opening up a restaurant there and everything, we can open up a mental institution.
Oh, good. Now we know where to send them.
JDS, you've always been on the dark side of the things. Come on.
Yeah. I'll have to go there around 3:00, 3:30. I could park on a certain side of the road. I can see the traffic building up. When it starts building up, I can.
100%.
Mhm.
I've never heard somebody complain about not enough traffic in a shot.
Well, he's trying to sell it to a person to open up a gas station and everything, you know?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Make a truck stop out of it. Yeah.
Just thinking, I could superimpose traffic from another highway onto your
Sure.
video. No, I'm being completely serious. I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think they got, because that woman was gonna send a guy down with his drone to do the filming also.
You should get Hugh to do one for you, Roger, with ships going up and down it.
Yeah.
Put in David's two giant koi fish too, somewhere swimming.
Yeah, there you go, up the river.
Yeah. So I told him to go out around 3:00, 3:30. I think it's around 4:00 starts getting dark here. Gotta watch that though.
Yeah. Right back.
You got lights for that drone, don't you?
Yeah, but when there's not enough light, the drone won't go up.
What?
Oh, really?
When it's pitch black outdoors, it won't go up. Will it?
Mine flies any time of the day or night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine does.
It's might be hard to see, but
That is definitely not with them strobe lights on. Jesus.
no, but I'm talking about it. If he's going to video things, he's got to have some kind of light, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. You'll see all the headlights coming down the highway though.
Yeah, but I mean, I gotta have this property in view.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Take Paul's ship and put it up on the road there, Roger. Yeah.
Yeah. You could have
Well,
a ship,
the other thing
an
that-
airplane, truck, car.
The other thing that Hugh could do is he could take that video and he could, Hugh, correct me if I'm wrong, you could do like a presentation where it would blur in and you would see a truck stop there or whatever, and what it could look like as a truck stop with a restaurant next to it. You could put that on a video, couldn't you, Hugh?
Of course I could for a price. I absolutely. Absolutely.
Kind of a futuristic type of thing.
Hugh, I heard there wasn't much.
And
you
then
wouldn't
you
do
want-
for a price.
Pardon me, Rick?
I said I heard there isn't much you wouldn't do for a price.
You're
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
right, Rick. You're absolutely right.
I mean, Kim's the one that emailed me that, but I was not interested.
And that project costs about 20 to 50 grand minimum. So yeah, you could just jump in that and do it in an hour and send it off as a good Samaritan.
Let me quote Capital One. What's in your wallet?
It's empty. It's fucking empty.
Well, then fuck off. I didn't know time for you.
I think I got some wet
Waste
wipes.
my time.
Oh, what's this? Oh, it's Roger. We're safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be weather update.
Yeah.
Oh, beauty.
Oh, excuse me.
For being a main highway, there isn't a lot of traffic on that either, is there?
Well, I can count like 10 vehicles there.
Yeah. Well, is this the video that you're playing, Roger? What is this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's traffic in it.
Yeah, the one I sent them to. Yeah, 1, 2.
I see
Roger,
one
get-
truck.
Roger, can you slow
One
down the
car.
frame speed a bit? It's going too fast.
Okay, is that what he's selling there?
No, it's I'm backing up. You'll see it.
So, Roger, can I make a suggestion? If you go out at rush hour, like when people are going to work, like commuting to Drummondville, you'll probably get a lot more cars.
Yeah, that's what I said.
7 o'clock, 7:30, that sort of thing.
At night, in the morning.
Or in the evening, say 6 o'clock or 5:30, something like that.
Yeah,
It's going to be dark.
By then.
It'll
Yeah,
be
it's dark.
fucking dark. Yeah.
That would have been a great thing to do when it was still light,
Put a couple
That's
LEDs
the property here he's selling.
on which side? Okay, there it is. All
Right
right.
there where my arrow is there.
Yep, now, yep.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
before when
property.
you first said it, your arrow was on the highway. I'm like, huh?
And look at the highway that's in front of it. There isn't any traffic on that either.
So is that lot from the corner there all the way back past that drainage line?
Yeah,
Is it?
Rich at where those trees are right here. I don't know if you see
Then all
my
that?
arrows there.
Yeah, I see it.
Right there. Yeah.
Okay,
All
so he
that.
gets that all, all right.
Yeah.
Where that car's
Oh.
parked, that's you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I still think is the best idea. You got connections. Use Mario, get them to shut off all the other exits for road construction. Then everybody has to pass by there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Detour.
Yeah.
Or 45 minutes. I'm sure nobody will say boo about it later on.
You can buy
Yeah.
street cones on Amazon cheap. You can go out there. and-
Yeah, put Kim out there with a flag and a sign saying this.
Yep. Run them up and down the road on the lawn tractor and make more traffic.
Well, Christ.
It'll fly, just the sensor will be off.
I'll have to do it tomorrow morning or something like that.
Yeah, it's just it's
We'll
the
go.
sensors.
But you know, Roger, maybe this afternoon early enough because it's Thanksgiving in the States and that's the main connection down there to cross the border. You might have a lot of traffic this afternoon. People taking like early,
Yeah.
they're going down.
Oh, yeah,
Take
maybe.
advantage of that.
Yeah, head over there a little early, around 3 or whatever. See what you, if there's no traffic, I mean, how far is it from your house?
Oh, it's not even 2 minutes for by car.
Oh, yeah, see, so just, if there's no traffic, you just go home, right?
Yep.
You could almost fly there from the house, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't like that. I'd rather.
Well, make Kim
Yeah.
do it with us.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah, so here you go, guys. This is for selling this house here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we got like the big birds. You got a 747 coming in.
Yeah, if you don't ever want to sell a house, that's a good picture.
Well, you're
I'm
close to the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're a
yeah.
plane watcher. It's a big sale.
Yeah, that's one thing I always want to wake up to, 747s.
Yep. Very tranquil.
Yeah.
But is there planes around there? Yes. And they help distract the noise from all the trains that pass by every 20
Yeah,
minutes.
Right on the other side of the trees there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got a new tag on the wires outdoors.
What country is that, Andrew? I think that's over in Europe there somewhere. The train track literally splits the runway. The arms come down and
I don't know. Railway through
the highway, yeah, the train, the highway and everything splits the freaking runway of the airport.
I know when you land in Amsterdam, you get like a free tour of half the country because you land about 85 miles away from the airport. You go through country fields, you cross airports, you see everything. Like you can really stay on the plane and said you visited the country.
Roger's got an internet update for us. What was that, Roger?
Oh, it's just that we got a new tag on the wires out in the front. Like there was only one tag, a red tag on it. And yesterday, Kim noticed there's a second one, and we looked, and there's a second one on the post. So they must have came by and did something on the wires while we were at home. And I look on the Cooptel website, and our streets there, the number of our addresses on there and everything, but they don't give no date for hookups.
Well, it's been a long time coming.
Gibraltar has the big highway and everything that goes right through.
Oh, okay. And also New Zealand, I see as well. Gisborne
Yeah.
Airport.
Yep, there's one over there too, yep.
I didn't know
Gibraltar's
that.
an interesting airport. Very interesting.
David's been there, huh?
If Britain and Spain aren't speaking to each other, the military aircraft like the Nimrod when I was doing it have to come in almost at right angles to the runway and flip round a 90-degree to come into land when the wind's in the wrong direction.
Oh,
Because you can't fly, they won't let you fly into Spain
Wow.
when they're being antsy.
I've always wanted to go to Gibraltar.
So did I, and I had an
How long
opportunity.
have I got to talk you out of
holy
it?
fuck.
What's
I
that, you?
just wanted to go to be able to say I'd been to Africa.
Yeah.
That was all.
Gibraltar's not in Africa.
But you're right across from
Well,
ferry ride. Yeah.
yeah, sorry. I was going to go across. I was
I
going to
figured
go
that's what
across
you
to
meant, yeah,
Algiers, I think it is. Anyway, my sister was there.
How far is it across there, Andrew?
Oh, I don't know. It's not very far. David knows way more about that than I do.
30 miles or so. It's more than the channel, but not.
Just a doggy
not
paddle
that far.
away. Yeah.
30 miles?
It
Wow.
might be further, but it's not far. Not far.
You could doggy paddle across if you needed to.
Like I've been slowly doing the micro
Hey, Dan.
countries in Europe as well, and I wouldn't feel right at considering them all done until Gibraltar, even though I know it's not technically, it was like Isle of Man, you know, it's the same thing. It's that big gray area.
Yeah. I want to go there too.
Isle of Man.
Yeah.
That's
For
amazing.
the
Watch
race.
the TT.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to see the
me too.
race. Yeah.
I got there in May before when they were just starting, like the technicians and that were starting to
Yep.
go over the plan, but
Those guys
Yeah.
are my heroes doing all that crap at 200 mile an hour.
they're crazy.
See some of those crashes.
Fucking balls of goddamn.
Oh, it's insane.
It's
It's
such
the
an
most
amazing
deadly
place.
motorcycle race, I think.
Full
Mhm.
of palm trees and everything, and that is so in the middle of the RC. It's such an amazing, odd place, I guess would be the way I would call it.
Imagine how fast you could see it all at 200 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Those unforgiving stone walls everywhere and all that. Man, they got balls as big as church bells. Yep. And
The
besides that,
guys
the
on the
train.
bikes are not so much the mad ones. It's the sidecar racers.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're doing similar sort of speeds with one guy hanging out.
Yeah. Yeah. He's holding the damn thing down. He's leaned back. Yeah, I've seen that too.
Okay. Absolutely.
You could pick up. I don't know how that works. Like the guy in that sidecar, does he have more skill than the guy on the bike or less? I mean, like literally all he is a weight, but
Yeah, but he's got to know where the weight's got to go.
yeah.
That's a way too much trust for my liking.
I have my hand on that pin that's holding it to the bike all day.
Yeah. Good way to fix that. Don't get in. That's my way of looking at it.
That's literally one of Dave Ennis's sayings right there. That guy could be replaced by a bucket of sand.
Yeah. It's-
Dave was replaced by a bucket of sand.
Dave Ennis is saying you could be replaced by a bucket of sand. I think it was Tim when he was talking about being a traffic director, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, the road crew.
Mhm. Yeah, where Tim was telling him about how he directs traffic and everything, and then Dave told him he could be replaced by a bucket of sand.
Oh,
That's years of Dave working at Hallmark to come up with all those great
Yeah.
loving expressions.
But yeah, I'd love to go down. I'd love to go there. Not at that speed or whatever. I'd like to see that. I wouldn't want to be one of those guys standing and foot off of the frickin' road when they come flying by. Those guys are about as stupid as.
Not just bikers get killed, there's people, there's crowds get
Yeah,
killed. and
exactly,
spectators get
yeah.
it too. Yeah. And you see them, it's almost like they're watching golf. They got their heads stuck out and
Yeah.
everything. And it's like
Yeah,
you really have a
They're like
death wish.
leaning way out there with cameras.
Yeah. Yep. Nope.
I'll be 50 feet off somewhere. But I'd like to just cruise that highway and that whole track kind of thing just slow.
That's the 3/4 gauge train that you have. You take that with the public transit down to the airport and everything. Runs
Oh,
along it. It's such a cool place.
that looks cool by itself. We
Yeah.
have one that's kind of like that runs here just during Christmas or whatever.
Mhm.
It's not people cars like that though. They decorate it all up for Christmas and they run it.
Yeah, with the CP rail one, is that it?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, same here. It passes. I actually should be coming. I gotta check the schedule. That's there's 3 of them. There's one here and no, 2 here and 2 out west. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. 'Cause I used to
Yeah,
watch
it
in
only
Saskatchewan.
it comes through here twice. A
Oh,
little
okay.
before Christmas and then on its way back after.
Oh, okay. It's cool. That's. I don't know. They had it last year, but there was because of COVID, there was changes because they used to have bands play onto it and everything, and that.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. The one year there was. Yeah, it was like a little parade and everything that showed
Well,
up.
they used
with
to
it.
do it every year, and then COVID hit, and that's when they stopped doing it.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm curious when it's coming because I missed it last.
What's that? The train?
John Paul.
Yeah.
They're not doing it this year. It's all on the stupid TV.
Yeah,
Yeah, viral. Hey, John Paul,
viral,
you doing good?
virtual,
Virtual,
yeah.
virtual, yeah. We're gonna pass on the viral stuff.
I thought this year they said they were doing it again. They didn't do it last year.
But they're not doing it here because it goes right
Oh,
by
okay.
Hodges there.
It says the concert will be streamed, but yeah. 'Cause, yeah,
Who was it that looked it up the other day? I think it was Phantom Hodges looked it up. They said it's gonna be viral.
Yep, virtual again this year.
Virtual, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Another couple weeks, I'll start doing the Alaskan train ride too. The same, the whole virtual Alaskan train ride live feed.
Oh, I was watching a guy plowing snow in Switzerland there. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. There, those
Yes.
2,000-foot cliffs there. He's right up on
Yep.
the edge of the tractor. Yeah.
Yeah, big V plow thing. Yeah, I watch them guys too, and I don't know how I fall into that hole, but I'll sit there and watch them do the whole freaking highway. Like I should get paid by the hour by the time it's done.
Absolutely.
I'm yelling at the driver at my phone. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, Switzerland's one I get caught on all the time, and then the Montana, Oregon, the mountains up through there when they get all the heavy snow and the big payloader with the V plow in the front of it's got to go through.
Oh.
I watch them guys too all the time live when they do the live cam thing. Same thing. Irritates the crap out of me watching them work.
Yeah, John Paul, nice to see you. You getting your stuff ready for your Thanksgiving supper? I know your wife's a hell of a cooker there, so. You're gonna gain about 10 pounds.
Sarah's mom's making the turkey, so I ain't got anything to do.
Mm.
All the stuff we had to bring was easily picked up from the grocery store and dropped off.
That's nice.
Yep. Cool whipped vegetables and fruit and stuff. Yeah, that was easy. I think then Saturday, is it Saturday we're doing my family?
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday, then we're going to my family. Then I might actually be expected to do something. Bastards.
Aha. I used to do all the Thanksgiving suppers and dinners and for my family. So at the age of 20, I was doing it all the time, every year.
Yeah. Yeah, we do two of all of them.
Yeah.
Her family, my family, her family, my family, her family, my family. By the first of the New Year's, I'm about ready to jump off a cliff.
Okay.
Family events are definitely not your thing.
Huh?
Family events are definitely not your thing.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not my thing.
Yeah, just like me. Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm gonna peel out. I got a couple things I gotta do today, so. And I
All right,
got
I'll just-
Bonnie right after
Okay.
lunch, so.
Say hi to Bonnie for us.
I will do. I always do, guys, so.
Yep.
All right, Paul, take care, bud.
Take care,
Yeah,
buddy.
see you guys later.
Bye,
Yeah.
Paul.
Yep.
Just say-
Bye.
yeah. That's cool, John Paul. Yeah. John Paul's gonna weigh 10 pounds heavier when he gets home.
Heck yeah. I think I'm gonna make a bunch of smoked deviled eggs and bring them down for my family Thanksgiving and stuff, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just put the whole egg right on the shell in the smoker. It smokes right through the shell.
Okay.
Crack them open, and then you make your deviled eggs and everything. You get they're really good.
I'm trying to find that place on Google where I found the other day for cocktail. I can't find the freaking thing now.
For what's that?
How far they are, how far advanced are they on the lines here?
Oh.
Okay, available services.
So how's the weather there today, Roger? Just cold or is it sunny or?
Oh, it's not too bad out. I thought it'd be worse than that, but it's not so bad.
Looks pretty sunny just by the amount of light that's on them there.
Oh, I got my ring light on.
Oh,
Oh, turn off the photography lights.
Yeah.
Turn on the-
I'm gonna make lunch.
you are not.
Bacon sandwiches for lunch today, boys.
Bacon sandwiches, wow.
BLTs?
Some of us will have the tea part, but some of us won't.
Just a pound of bacon on bread. What do you want, ugly? Why are you whimpering?
Honest, là, reste secteur branché prévu ici au février 2023. Go fuck yourself.
Huh?
say?
I only understood the last sentence. I don't know.
It says, I'll show you. Hold on.
It says something in French.
Okay, tell me when you see the screen.
Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do,
Right.
do.
Not seeing it yet?
Nope. Oh, there it is. Came up.
Yep.
There it goes. Yeah.
Okay, so that's where I live, and it's marked here. You are there.
Yep.
The rest of this section will be hooked up by February 2023.
Jesus.
But
That's the
our lines are done. Our lines are done. I mean,
yep.
that's
Okay, this is a bad question. We're in 2021, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
Yep.
2023 is a date I just happened to call a while back. I can still go to the stream and show you.
No.
The day we were all taking bets.
Yeah, the data contains is provided for informational purposes only and is subject to a change without notice. So they could, it could be any day now.
or it could be a year away. That's terrible. Well, you're gonna have to send a moving truck down there to Lavigny and get you up to Ontario. Get some real internet.
They said, watch your mailbox. The postcard will be sent to you as soon as the optical fiber is available to you.
Have they gave you guys prices or anything there, Rod?
I got what?
Like prices on what it's gonna cost you guys or anything there?
I try to look up for them, and you got to be
Oh,
you got to be hooked up already to get the prices.
yeah.
Well, what are the prices other places that already has it, you know?
No, I don't, because my son's with a different company. So, and I try to get the prices, but it's you gotta.
You're gonna come tell them hi? Okay.
So the new company is Cogeco,
No, Cooptel.
Co-op
Yeah, Cooptel. There's this internet, see offers. I go there, I see the offers, but I can't see no price. It says find out more. I click on find out more. And it just gives me a phone number to phone. That's it. So, yeah. Breathtaking prices. Yeah. Can't even
I
find out.
mean, yeah, that could
Hi,
be
Lynn.
one of two things.
Yeah.
It could be, wow, that's cheap, or what? I'm not playing that.
I just gives you a phone number. That's it. Doesn't give no freaking price at all.
That's weird.
No. I guess show the prices once it's hooked up. Hey, Lynn, good morning. I guess I'm gonna wait at least another month, and after I'm gonna phone up the my MP again. That's all. Well, I said not before January before, so we'll see what happens, eh?
Lenny, hello. Well, they need to get on it, Roger. This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. You don't believe how many times I wanna just look around for rents, but
Mm-hmm.
it's too expensive, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I get it.
Because I don't see myself moving into an HLM. That's for the people over 60 and all that. How can the bedrooms are smaller than a prison cell.
Yeah, no, forget all that stuff.
Yeah. And Starlink, everyone is being told 2022 now. Okay. It's also delayed. Damn. Can't catch a break nowhere, can we? And that fizz thing here is only for the telephones, it's not for the internet. For now. Yeah. There were 500,000 people on the waiting list.
There we are. On Starlink 2022, I don't know, Bob Gilskill's got his Starlink. It works.
Now, how far are you, Roger, from Sherbrooke?
Oh, I'm in between Sherbrooke and Drummondville. I'm right in the middle. Why?
Because I'm going to screen share. I found this.
Compare. Yeah.
Okay, here's the cheapest and the highest. And if you want unlimited, are you getting unlimited?
Yeah, I'll be getting unlimited for sure. Yeah.
There's the unlimited pricing by different companies in the area. I would imagine they're going to have to be somewhere in the ballpark, aren't they?
Not really. No, because those companies are not even around here. Go down again. No, they're not even. These companies are not even here in this section.
5 megabytes a second cable. Yeah, that's quick.
There you go,
Oh,
Bell.
like 15. Yeah, with Bell.
But the whole thing is they're gonna be running on the same lines that they're running on right now, so it's not gonna get any better for them.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
They need a new line from that hydro pole to hook to the house before it's gonna make any difference.
That's it. They're all underground. No.
Yeah,
That's why it's not even in there.
yeah. That's why you're waiting on them to do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what Gil says he had for internet speeds, but he's got his Starlink up. He said it's running really smooth. He's done a couple streams and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's got it all hooked up. Doing all right.
That's $100. Yeah, I know it's $100 a month, JDS.
Yeah, but you need the 600 or 700 up front for all the equipment.
Yeah, that's it. Let's see, like Corey, his parents been waiting since last December to get hooked up to Starlink. They're still not hooked up yet.
Yeah.
Really? They're still putting more satellites up all the time.
Yeah, they're starting their own cell phone company too now, and I don't know if they're gonna run it off of those same satellites or not.
Most likely.
Yeah, it'll be interesting that if he can do that cheaply, that'll be probably one of the best phones you could get. If he can get rid of the satellite delay issue, that's the other thing. I hate that. It's like a 10-second delay between when you speak, hearing it, and back and forth. You got to learn how to talk on satellite phones.
Yeah, we had one for hunting when we used to go far
Yep,
north.
that's what we got it for. That's what we got it for too. We carry it with when we went into, well, my dad got to go moose hunting in Montana.
Right.
Yeah, we carried it in with us in case something happened.
Yep.
But we even played around with it, made a few phone calls. It's really weird. You talk and then there's this giant delay, and then you sit there for like a minute and wait to hear something back, and then you speak again, and then there's a delay.
Yeah, if you try having a row over a satellite phone, it's impossible.
How you doing, Metro Jones? Happy Thanksgiving to you too, sir.
Really spendy
Bye,
2-minute
Metro.
conversations.
Everybody, don't forget to check everybody's channel out and hit that like button for Paul.
When I was down south in the Falklands trying to use the cable and wireless sat link back home, it was just impossible. And they said, if you have any troubles, let us know. And there's as many people on the phone letting cable and wireless know they're having a problem as they were using it to talk to home. Because you got a £10 card and you only were able to spend about £4 of it on the conversation with home. The rest of it was cable and wireless problems.
Yep. It was the same thing too when I was military, but they're great satellite phones. The delay was a little less, but it was a pain in the ass.
But then I suppose before we had satellites, whenever we were deployed somewhere, because I was the radio guy, it was my job to go and get the football results at 5 o'clock UK time on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. For everybody that doesn't know what he's talking about, he means soccer.
I think 3/4 of the world will argue with you on that word. It's like the other side of the road in the wrong road terms.
But all those people know what he's talking about. How just explaining it to the other.
True. Okay, touche. Yeah. Okay.
Well, rugby uses a ball too, right?
No, they throw it on a freaking squealing
You're grabbing
pig.
all the stuff that made gridiron football in the States, exactly. And rugby was. They used to have an expression that, what was it? Football is a game of hoodlums playing a gentleman's sport, and rugby is the opposite. It's gentlemen playing a hoodlum sport. No, hoodlums playing a gentleman's sport, excuse me.
My niece gave my dad
never get that right.
Snapchat.
Never
My
get that
nieces gave my dad Snapchat. This shit's getting ridiculous.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. we're drinking beer and doing shots out at the farm, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't
Was
know
that
who
the
taught
one
them.
Is that the one you were talking about the other day?
Will that
Yeah.
go well with his upcoming appointments? Just
Nope.
curious.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah.
That's why I said I don't know which one of them gave him Snapchat and taught him how to use it, but I'm gonna kick him right now.
Mm. E. Oh, I'd like to thank everybody for being in the chat today, even though it's Paul's chat. He should.
I find this so funny.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
We take care of each other, right, Roger?
I'd say it's a 90-10 split myself.
Yeah.
I sometimes forget that you're the one hosting the show. Until Roger says, I was like, oh wait, this is Paul's.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got a friend in me.
Group hug, lean in. Come on, everybody. Come on. Don't be shy.
You, what are you doing? Painting again?
Me? No, I am. I'm dissecting a drone at the moment.
Oh,
Not a
Doing
mouse.
very fine surgery here at the moment.
Which one you doing?
I'm putting a bigger strap on my twig, 3.5 inch.
Okay.
I want to be able to put bigger batteries, but the current strap just won't hold them.
Okay.
There's a
Nothing
market
too
that
exciting.
hasn't tapped into yet.
good.
What the fuck?
Feet underwear.
Who would have known?
Yeah.
What the hell?
That's so sexy. You get to take 3 pairs of panties off. I
Oh
mean, what
my
the?
God.
Unreal. Unreal.
You know, sad part is probably somebody's buying them damn things.
Sad part is they're probably making a killing onto it. Yep.
Metro Jones saying hi, Andrew.
Hey, Metro Drones, how are you?
Hey,
Hello.
Rick, you missed
Hey,
out on
Metro
what
Girl.
you could buy. What you could buy as a gift this year.
I don't think so. I don't think he missed it.
Well, I know who's getting some coal in her freaking stocking.
Well, what you could do is you could buy her a pair of those.
I bought no name bread instead of Wonder Bread, and I just got reamed out.
Oh,
You know, next time it's going to be whole wheat, cracked wheat, the real deal.
That's the good stuff. That's what I do. Yeah.
You hold your ground, Rick. You hold your ground.
Mhm.
Strong.
Well, she
He's not the
tells me
boss of you.
she tells me to go home, knowing damn well I'm on quarantine and can't do shit.
Well, you could buy her a pair of those feet underwear. You know.
All right, Hugh. All right. No, you're not Hugh. You're Paul. I'll show it one more time. I know
There
I
you
lost
go.
it.
You ready? Are you ready,
Yeah.
Hugh? Are you ready?
Actually, I lost it. It's not going to be shown. I closed it. Sorry.
Oh.
I just realized.
What?
Sorry, I wasn't good on my cues this morning.
The guy with the cue cards has got to be quicker on the uptake. That's
Yeah. I will promise you, Rick, your life won't change a whole pile. I promise if I can't find it, you'll still, the sun will
In
set.
fact, your life will be better if Andrew doesn't. find it again.
yeah.
No.
You're better off not knowing the things we know.
Well, I can almost picture a pair of those for Kim. You know.
There you go. Roger,
I'm not getting involved.
the ball's
I'm not getting involved.
I'm not getting involved.
You're on this panel, Roger. You're already involved.
And
My IQ just went down 5 points. Yours.
I hear Kim preparing a printer for another doll.
Yeah.
Ball.
There's not enough pin room in Andrew's doll left anymore.
Yeah.
But
All right,
they're,
gentlemen, I got to go get yelled at, and I'd rather you guys didn't hear it, so I'm going to go.
Oh, we
don't
want to
be
hear
shy.
this.
Black Rick.
Hey, Rick, we want to hear. We want to hear.
Oh, that's why I'm going.
Good luck, Rick.
Bye, Rick.
Right?
Well, 12 o'clock, guys. I'm gonna be getting off to have something. to
Yeah,
eat.
we're gonna shut her down. We're gonna
Right.
say goodbye to everybody so they can get on with their life, and Hugh can get his his new strap on his thing there, and
Let's not talk about my strap.
Yeah.
Let's just not talk.
Yeah, your new strap on your twig.
Yeah, good luck with your strap on you.
David can get on with his late afternoon and we'll see you all again next time. And David, are you going to be around tomorrow or are you off on a
Yeah.
down?
I'm not, well, we are going, but not until Lindsay's finished work.
Okay.
She's not working Saturday, so I have to stay until she's.
Oh.
Okay, everybody in the chat,
Take care,
thanks for
everybody.
being here. Take
Bye,
care.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
y'all.
Have a good Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yo,
Did I
Yep.
hear Rick
Yeah,
buns
have a
aren't
good
good enough for? Is that?
Thanksgiving,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
basically.
JD. Yeah.